Let's get right off into this, man.
Welcome home, baby.
Marketability, been right, stick there, talking right here. You ain't got it, partner. I know you don't wanna see it. You don't wanna see.
Hold on. Make sure I got all this stuff. Right. Okay. All right, let's go.
Welcome home, baby.
Marketability, been right, stick there, talking right here. You ain't got it, partner. I know you don't wanna see it. You don't wanna see it. Don't shut me up, never fight. I'ma get it like back in town. You back now, right? It's time to wake up the hood. Another album release, all but it's all good. They wanna know about my story, the truth about core. This all I get when I'm here. I to my partner before the trust me. You really don't got the ear for it. Part of this day, and don't think they made the draw for it. Imagine 36 ounces of raw, blended in water. They double to over 96 within 20 hours. The block hours, but the $2 come with a draw. And on my mama, they gon' hate me for it. Trust me, I know it. My mother would have friends with your mom, and we played in the tub. My sister and your cuz, who were tighter than we was. I don't care about the time. I don't even care about you lying. I don't even care about you stealing. But you playing with my feelings. I named my son after you. But this is what you do. Dog, you really got me twisted. And I know you someone listening. These cats ain't soldiers, man. I'm the reason why you have money in your pocket. I'm the reason why you even own these streets. They didn't never care. Because I really deal with that. Cuz, but you blame me, cuz. Who fed you, yo? Who lived you in then? Who the reason why you out here known, yo? That's me, though. So come let it run. Now I'm here, here's up, you cuz. So you ain't never spent 1,000. You ain't never owned a crib. You ain't never had a whip. And nobody knew you here. You never won no bigger diamonds. Who the one that got you shining? What's the reason why you grinding? What's the reason why you blind? Talking about how you never got those people on me. See, that's only because I beat you. And I entered that fleet for shorter time. But a friend of mine was still from his home. Late with my woman. And I didn't even hold you no money. And it's funny because I loved you. And I opened my home. Your heart don't even care no more for you because it's wrong. Now the streets leave you alone because they all know the truth. And the guy with a hand around you, they ain't knowing the truth. Trying to introduce you to ice, but he was telling me like, this brother funny, he bad money, I don't trust him for nothing. But I'm like, dog, that's my man, over 25 years, blood, sweat, and tears, but I'm the only one doing these years. I'm gonna tell you about betrayal. Betrayal comes from within. That's how you get close to the break the night, man. See, I'm so good, it'll never be you, because I really did love you, cuz, but you played me, cuz. Dog, man, 25 years, we eating at the same table, and this bitch you doing me, man.
Yeah, that's me.
Did it the way he do it for. We ain't cut from the same cloth, yeah, you knew it, bro. Conniving and backstabbing on a little sack rabbit. Rather than swift, real spit, those coming at ya. Like the body snatcher, bet the shotty grab ya. Fat bastard, loyalty is a concept. Honor is a privilege, something that you ain't learned yet. Hard to understand why you ain't been burned yet. Guess it ain't your turn yet. 24 like that, 10 toes straight back, dead like click clack. Corey, did you get that? On sight, spit that. Leave from the state, but on sight, I'ma get that. Never knew what love's about. She done brought the blood out. Screaming through a thug, I'm with blood in a bug's mouth. Smeared out and tried. You ain't never been a friend. I'ma get it, hang up.
Look, I really never spoke to Keisha. I ain't even wanna meet her, but she brought that woman to me. She was working with them people. Then they hit you with 16 and they kicked you with 3. You can justify to your lip buzz, but we all gonna suffer. Them certain kids got taken, cause you stole from your pocket. They hit the spot and they found dope and 2 baby socks. And I'm not threatened by none, nor afraid of no guns. I'm more petrified and scrutinized as you bump in your gums. So when you talk,
The police come, like where you know this man from, and where you know this from. I tell you what I know, son, clear talking to gangster, but they living a lie. See, I sacrifice and I testify to the soul of my life. Put the hood on it, cause everybody snitching across it to the pen, to the coffin, like the evidence missing. You told secrets nobody knew that I mentioned to you. Your affidavit, 200 pages of faces to face. Milwaukee full of these cowards, and I bet you 1,000. They bad mouthing and pointing. Now with the fugitive running, I don't go to clubs or label tricks. I'm through being free. In the end, I won't be in the slammer cocking this hammer. I don't matter. I'll be the truth. This shit the new one. I'ma get life. No more wars, no more race, no more fakes. Never be you. I really do your legs, you out. But you play, nigga. Every man was around the day if you up with dog. Everything you ever had came from me. I'm the one so I told you you did. Never be you. Because I really did love you, cuz. But you played me, cuz. Everybody know who you is. Everybody know your name now. The core. This is what you do. This is what you made. Because I really did love you, cuz. But you played me, cuz. Everybody know what's going down in Milwaukee to Chicago. You can't hide from this. See, I was talking about it. I really did. And I did it. Breaking life. Man, I'm telling you, man, my music goes so hard, man. I ain't just rapping, man. I'm talking about something, man. The beat's cold, the hook's cold, the direction, the way I'm going crazy, man. The reality of it, man. Everything I'm talking about, man. Well, when I spit, man, I be spitting that real, man. You can feel it, man. Watch this. Hold on. Man, I love my music, man. Let me show you something. Let me see. No cussing, no N-words. Still spitting straight fire. Watch this. Crazy.
The game been needing a soldier like me. And you finna find out. I've been in prison for 7 years listening to y'all got me. But I'm out now. The world won't stop me. Man, can't knock me. God won't drop me. This is only the new era. The game need a resurrection, baby. If they murder me, gonna give them the medal.
See, I dance with the devil, foot on the pedal, Milwaukee's rebel. Even in death, my story ain't gonna still be settled. Wound to the left, I bite and scratch until there's no breath. See, I got home that bus, thirsty and die. Martyr for my heavenly Father. Live for tomorrow, nothing is promised. These cowards so-called gangsters ain't honest. Rat on they man, clip you out and shaking your hand. Why take a chance? Pulling down my pants to a flipper, a buster, a stripper. Drinking damage most of my livers. Went wrong with this picture. I'm the next Obama Hussein. Lost in the game, hunted by a life of cocaine. As the world turns, these germs getting to me like perms. Enough till you worm. It's time we mourn. True soldiers born. Urban dictators. Watching haters, plotting the greatness. Content failing to win. Showing homage and vagueness. My life flashed before my eyes. My baby mama's cry. All my money is spent. Homies just came and went. What did it all mean? My lessons tell the story. Warriors march and call on God. Pledge to my heart. Witness betrayal when all fail. Open the jails. So we gon' pack them or die on 2 boys and 3 nails. 2 boys, 3 nails. 2 boys, 3 nails. 2 boys, 3 nails. I don't do it for money. I prove my point that I'm the greatest alive, the hottest unsigned. I do this so my soldiers can ride, here to survive. Pride conquers mountains and giants. I'm standing like David, rocks on the pavement, silent like Jason. Meditating, there's too much hate, like it's contagious. Racist politicians invaders chasing his paper. My homie died, Glock 45 closing his eyes with his voice fainting, echoing why. My baby mama's a lesbian, sleeping with all my boys and hate my guts. Watching and plotting to set me up with handcuffs or sucker in love, loading the slug to shower me in the shower or pillow me after hours. The venom is in a dick, so who can handle a fool who lives breaking the rules, no conscience of what he do. Sex is take time, but I promise you I'm again trying to take me from mine. My life flashed before my eyes.
My baby mama's crying, all my money is bent. Only that came and went. What did it all mean? My life's a dead story. Walking this march and calling God, playing to my heart. When they betrayal, when all fail, open the jail. Cause we gon' pack them or die on 2 boys and 3 nails. 2 boys, 3 nails. 2 boys, 3 nails. 2 boys, 3 nails.
I'll see you in hell before I ever beg and plead for my life. Ransom my wife, he poaches ice, and I'm in the night. I sing hypes that put up fights better than gangsters. And know some bras with box cutters that'll straight up shank you. MallikiBaker, truth and sentence, words in the feds. I know some dudes who stick you up or cut off your head. And I got reasons I live, reasons I die, reasons I cry, reasons I sleep with a pistol, reasons I don't get high. It's murder coming to get me, here I am. Better make sure I'm not breathing if I am. Lord knows repeated the treasure better than pleasure. Measured by how you left me, scars shown that kept me out. Live the day, thirst the day. I'm on the day, news go out and blast away. I ain't dead yet, I ain't gone yet.
Who you know dropping like this? Who you know really than this? My life flashed before my eyes. My baby mama's crying, all my money is spent. Only that came and went. What did it all mean? My life's a ghetto story. Walking this march and call them God, play it to my heart. When they betray us and all fail, open the jail. Cause we gon' pack them or die on 2 boys and 3 nails.
I'll be here until they murder me. Man, what? Y'all ain't really pay attention to that part when I said this. I said, it's murder coming to get me, here I am. Better make sure I'm not breathing if I am. Lord knows revenge is the treasure better than pleasure. It's measured by how you left me and scars shown that kept me out. Breathe the day, live the day, thirst the day. I'm on the day, news go out and blast away. I ain't dead yet, I ain't gone yet. Oh man, until they murder me. Man, that goes so hard, man. Come on, man. My baby mama's a lesbian sleeping with all my boys and she hate my guts. Watching and plotting to set me up in these handcuffs or suck in love. Loading his slugs to shower me in the shower or pillow me after hours. The venom is in her denims. Who can handle a fool who live breaking the rules? No conscience of what he do when sex and power. So many died before their time, but I promise you I'm getting trying to take me from mine. My life flashed before my eyes. What? Dog, come on, man. Come on, man. I can't rap without saying nothing. I have to be saying something, man. But I just love the fact that what I'm saying, it's about my life for real, man. For real. That's why I be so passionate about what I do, man. Because I know the history and the story behind it, man. It ain't just something I'm just throwing out there. That's what motivates me to even be saying stuff. Like, this right here, this song go hard.
They say that I can't win from losing, from the partner that I keep on choosing. So welcome you to the city of fools. We be wearing them shoes, tattoos, scriptures, and Christ on my back, off in a Cadillac. I'm not suspicious. If you want me, come get me. When you stick me, you better kill me. Cause I don't forget faces. I stand in place, sitting to a room. Me and my goons, masked on, bandana soldiers, who in the holster. Find the roaster with this rope I told you. Roll over, mouth on the curb, on my word. They know Milwaukee, the capital of indictment and stick up city. Trauma unfold, casket closed, a lonely road. Friends become foes and for the dough. I lost partners and shot at my father for the dollar. Hood scholar, grammar so country, I act the donkey and multiply. Quarters and half, divided and bad. And Calvin put a price on my head. Try to set me up to work for the feds. Penitentiary calling cause the chances I take. The block starving, but we gon' eat or I'm not a G. The hood truest cause I'm the only one who gon' do it. Marketability, Smith, the Malachi, live or die. In the back of the paddy wagon, a young dragon lost to the state. I plot vengeance on every snitch involved in my case. My baby's crying, my woman too weak to eat
even reach for me. Medicine only keeping me, Lord, it ain't no peace in me. Whatever happened to them being my dogs, whenever I call, everything I did for y'all. I ain't running no go, I ain't running no more. Shoulder to shoulder, we blast out, rags on the mouth. Ride out till the wheel fall, bleeding and all in favor of why we never kick it with y'all. For a woman, you would turn quick, playing the trick. Somehow forget what we bout, now you stuck in the house. Remember memories, swearing we gon' get out of the ghetto by any means, and now you quitting on the regime. What kind of team will hustle without a dream and stay in spots like freaking machines 7 days of the week? Promise me that you'll never break and never gon' be a fake. This be our cousin to our dying day. Dead and coward put a price on my head, trying to set me up to work for the feds. Penitentiary calling cause the chances I take. The block starving but we gon' eat, I'm not a G. The hood truest cause I'm the only one who gon' do it. Marketability is meant to Malachi, live or to die. I'm getting letters from homies in penitentiary telling me how they hurting and broken, leaking for certain cause they women deserve them. I write them back with the word on the street. Besides junkies who all ballin', soldiers who fallin', three-way calling cause they don't make us no more. These guys are sensitive, mama boys, aluminum foil, blasted into it, they chip a horse, crumble and fumble before the rush, and got the nerve to speak against us. You ain't never been touched, ever been cut to the point you shut your mouth and never seen like 34 riders right outside your house. No exaggerating, hoods testify me. Who in Milwaukee know what's up, wouldn't mention me. I'm a Getty boy, 34th and Hattie boy. I had the car popping 5 years, feeding the kids. They started sending the cops, raiding my spots, and rivalries ended only a minute till the block was replenished. In my repentance, I regret what I did, but I was told that's the way I should live. Shell covered my crib, gave the state 10 years, me and my peers, and I never even shared a tear. In my world premiere, let's have a chill, and a toast to the Don. Hand it over cause the time is mine, and the game is mine. And coward put a price on my head, trying to set me up to work for the feds. Penitentiary calling cause the chances I take. The block starving but we gon' eat or I'm not a G. The hood truest cause I'm the only one who gon' do it. Marketability is meant to Malachi, live or to die. Time be legal now. I advise every brother that's out there hustling on them streets, put that money up and invest yourself in a business or something. And time to be legal now. Ain't no future in that lifestyle. If you don't wanna die at an early age or be locked up in jail for the rest of your life, all these snitches and informers out here, put your paper up. Stop hustling for these bras, trying to be noticed. Friends make the best enemies, remember that. Betrayal always come from the inside, and that's word to the wise. For real.
Come on, man. Come on, man. What? Come on, man. Come on, man. Anyway, what it do, man? Everybody out there, let's get this thing cracking, man. What? Come on, man. What? They don't spit like that. They just be talking, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Let's get this thing cracking, though, man. That's what we do. I'm finna drop this stuff, man, so y'all can have all this stuff at y'all leisure, man, to rock with this, man. I'm telling you, man, when you hear what I have to say, man, I'm trying to tell you, dog. I'm trying to tell you, man. When you hear what I have to say, come on, man. I don't just be talking for nothing, man. Man, my squad, man, we go hard, y'all. We go hard. I'm just keeping it real. When it comes to this music, man, it's just on a whole nother level. I'm talking about, I love this stuff, though, man. I ain't gonna even front. Hold on, wait, let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Hold on. Look how crazy. Look how crazy this go. I kill these dudes on this music, man. Effortlessly. Do this stuff effortlessly. Crazy. Watch this. Crazy.
When I
time, really mean so much time. And I know I'm really bad with the way. Ain't my nice, ain't really missing us. Really my neck to tattoo. Killing my neck, don't talk too much.
Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you.
We be offering that, we be ballin' that, we be whipping that, we be mobbing that, we be trapping like hustlers in life, gotta get it like chopper dynamite.
Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you.
When the money comes along, I be chopping like Hunts who living on. It don't matter if I'm laughing or at home. She be like, what is going on? You know the trucks on the rim, big corners, and the Fed don't take off from us. You know, they look me and lens on us, and the little rat shit good on us.
Girl, shit tone up and that bone up, or you get shut down. Or you get a nigga caught up, straight locked up, and you can't go down.
I got paper, so many partners, you know, it's all just like that blood. And I'm falling, I program to make me love you.
Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you.
We be offering that, we be ballin' that, we whipping that, we be mobbing that, we be trapping like hustlers in life, gotta get it like chopper dynamite.
Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you.
No matter what I do, it's not enough. And everything I do is just for us. And all you ever do is sit back and bust. When you know every move is a money bust. You knew that when I met you, I was on a mission. And just like that, want me to switch position. Now you really got me at a disposition. And I know when to choose, that's a hard decision. I can't sit up in a house with no housewife. You knew that when you met me, that was my life. You told me it was cool, it was alright. Now you tryna act like a girl don't do right. Every time I walk up in the door, it's a new fight. Every other argument, you take it to a new height. Talk to the flames, want me in and out all night. But no complaints when that money come in here, right?
Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you.
We be offering that, we be ballin' that, we be whipping that, we be mobbing that, we be trapping like hustlers in life, gotta get it like chopper dynamite.
Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you.
We just made a fortune, had to talk out of that abortion. So caught up from the excitement, forgot a more bell from an indictment. So welcome to my life, man. Bulletproof to free my life, man. Another 100 grand wasted on my lawyer fighting cases. Try to put it in the basement, chick got a line to get replaced. And I'm living revelation, guess I gotta change my occupation. If I'm caught up, I'm caught up, long as I'm saved up tomorrow. I can live with that feeling, knowing I didn't have to borrow. And my children not hurting, knowing I tried to stay back. So can I smoke on this Haitian weed, you kick back and make it fast. So if you wondering if I'm not what I did on the block, just know this message for all the cuties and goons on the block.
We be offering that, we be ballin' that, we be whipping that, we be mobbing that, we be trapping like hustlers in life, gotta get it like chopper dynamite. We be offering that, we be ballin' that, we be whipping that, we be mobbing that, we be trapping like hustlers in life, gotta get it like chopper dynamite.
Come on, man. Stop playing, man. Stop playing, man. Stop playing, man. Anyway, that's what we do, man. I'm going to get that to y'all. Hold on. Wait, man. Hey, hold on, fam. Who they playing with, man? Who they playing with, man? I kill these cats on tracks. That's why D.I. the Henny man didn't want that trouble. D.I. didn't want that smoke. He knew what was going to happen. He ain't got nothing in the vault. D.I., you ain't got nothing in the vault like this. Nothing. Nothing. I'm trying to tell you. He knew what was up. He knew what was up. He knew what was up. I'm trying to tell you. What? What? What you got on this, D.I.?
I'm thankful what I'm getting.
Everything I got, man.
Take a look at what the world made.
What you made, man?
I'm just so amazing.
Amazing.
Money got these women going crazy.
You don't think they done it?
I do this for
You think I work?
my life is
I'm
worth
killing that game, dog.
Words.
God,
Because I love you.
before you make me come back and pop. Power and profit, foreign women, bendies and watches and dollars. Only death can silence the droppers. We good with them choppers. Before we close to them binoculars. If I like a chick, then I get her. Right, she alone, got her man with her. Roll up, beat me something, go with her. Money trail on the nut with that thriller. Y'all get the picture of FOE on deck. Flag when I hit your set. Roll with a Teflon vest and my arm out stretch, and I ain't been tired of me yet. And I dress wet, shopping in barbed wire. Gun smoke, living that live wire. Set the game on fire. I know we thought the key band wanna separate the real from live. T guys, they come bad guys that don't take nothing serious to the shell fly. As long as I live and continue to give. If I'm not who you feel, then you can't be real. The proof is here, clear, no debate. I'm the great, bad brother, future state, skin and snake. Both no kind of face, and anybody coming out trying to sound like Drake. Cause that's how they making them now, dog. Everything I got, man.
Take a look at what the world
Look at what you made, man.
I'm just so amazed.
I'm amazing.
Money got these women going
You don't think they not?
You think I'm worth? I'm killing that game, dog.
Pull up in that night ride, club scene, vampire, swag game, so fly, bank account, multi, street stripes, real life, no counterfeit when that drama hit. When that llama spit to my wrist kick, and I squeeze sun to my fingers slip. Then can't forget where the love in it, when the ones you with, try to get you clip, and the chick you with, be the first to blow. When that money low, can be the last to know. This hood life won't change me, the fast life. In this game, try to rob me, no David Blaine. I seen you walk into the air, man. My diamond glitz so marvelous, another 100K on my necklace. My sex life restless, I lock the block down Tetris.
I'm thankful what I'm getting.
Everything I got, man.
Take a look at what the world
Look at
made.
what you made, man.
I'm just so
I'm
amazing.
amazing.
Money got these women going
You
crazy.
don't think they not?
Think I do this for
You
you.
think I'm worth?
My life is
I'm
worth
killing that game,
all
dog.
the words. Because I hate love.
War games on that block, no time out on that clock. When them boys come, that's red rum, no proof of life for that ransom. When you see my face, I don't talk much. Get jumped in, no double dutch. That Mac bust, no orgasm. Man, it hurt worse than a back spasm. Foreign chicks in my whip, black Tommy dog to my lips. Like Superman, I'm a man of steel. That kryptonite takes over real. Get big and drill for that dirt, work for that work, no purpose. That's true, that's blue, gray goose, bamboo, bamboo, tattoo. My crew get all off when I call. Get stripped down in your drawers. I suggest you get on your grind before you limit your time. Flatline, no shine, this time is mine.
I'm thankful what I'm getting.
Everything I got, man.
Take a look at what the world
Look at
made.
what you made, man.
I'm just so amazing.
I'm amazing.
Money got these women going
You
crazy.
don't think they not?
Think I do this for
You
you.
think I'm worth?
My life is
I'm
worth
killing that game,
all
dog.
the words. Because I hate love.
What? Come on, fam. What? Come on, man. What? I wish one of them would, boy. I wish one of them would, boy. What? Come on, man. What? I wish one of them would, man. This me. D.I. y'all. D.I. This me, fam. This what I do, man. Let me see. This what I do, man. This me, brother. They didn't want that challenge. You got to keep up with that flow. Flow. And what I'm saying, like Geechee Gotti and Rum Nitty. Every bar. Spazzing.
Another L on my back. In the streets trying to take my life. My baby mama won't accept me back. And my mama on crack. Whole life on track now. I guess it's time now to face facts. But my mind's trying hard not to lose that. Phone calls said Troy got whacked. They was found in the black face slumped in the black. Who gon' run for me when I'm gone? Who gon' be the friends of mine in my home? Everybody quick to be in your corner. But when they cast leave, believe they all gone. As well, they can't testify. But he brought, he got a might take the life. This fame ain't worth getting killed for real. We find out that your man ain't the man he is. Everybody ain't real, everybody ain't true. Everybody don't shoot, everybody won't do everything for you. Unless it's something in the pot cooking for him too. You find out that the lady ain't in love with you.
I can see my chances to survive. Better off if I gave the Lord my life. These streets won't see till you're resting. Boy, take everything.
One day I'll
listen. It won't be long.
If I soldiers carry their weight. You about to stay in your place. They hate just gon' push me.
Today is bring all out war. More soldiers than you seen before. More money than you had in life, so get it right for the dudes right down tonight and put your mind right.
I done been broke down in the worst way. Lost so many partners over gunplay. Maybe one day when I'm okay, I can grieve about it. But for now, I'm gonna bring about it and shout, I'ma get right to the day I die. Hold to the sky, Malachi, that guy. I'm a true hustler ammonia. Clean house, all y'all bonus. And you can act G if you wanna. Till I put them block burners on ya. Some of y'all too afraid to ball or slave the bras. And wonder why the hood's not involved with y'all. I done with more church than a slave owner. And I got more heart than a heart donor. In the game, I'm a major break the table set. But I'm the one who write the checks back. Now nigga, you bullets don't ever check me. You ain't gotta like but respect me. We can either get cash together and blast whatever. But me and mine ride whatever. Till they lock my casket close. My main goal is the corporate that paper fold. Can't hold me back. I got straps in the team that clap. They can find anywhere you at. Roll out like I never had a chance at life. And bring my dog, get relief from the jail for night. Would you rather have fame for the real, here for the wheel, grind over meal, life for the meal, forbidden feel? I be stand up too late, contemplate my mind state, get my cash straight. Everybody wanna ball and all, but they don't ever think about the fall. One day I will be Sunday, won't be long. If I could at least just try and hold on. For straight in my life, if I lose every dime, and I don't get to shine, if I try and I grind, I know I'm gonna be okay. I'm just too stuck in my way. You soldiers carry their weight. You about to stay in your place. They ain't just gon' push me.
Today is bring all out war. More soldiers than you seen before. More money than you had in life, so get it right for the dudes right down tonight and put your mind right.
I won't trust nobody. Street jealous, I tap my pockets. Young boy straight gone off Molly. Out of his mind, straight to hurt my body. Dog got no karate. I ain't talking about car, saying I'm shotgun Charlie. Whole clique get Marley Gras. Call the law, fly won't get me off. Got a black girl hood called Goldilocks. 3 bears in your house, no holding spot. Don't test me to make your breathing stop. I got enough cheese on me, I can feed the block. No stick, no trick, no kind. Cross me, you only get one time. I ain't saying that I can't be touched, but if I'm touched, you better make sure I'm touched. Sunday won't be long. If I could at least just try and hold on. For straight in my life, if I lose every dime, and I don't get to shine, if I try and I grind, I know I'm gonna be okay. I'm just too stuck in my way. True soldiers carry their weight. You about to stay in your place. They hate just gon' push me.
Today is bring all out war. More soldiers than you seen before. More money than you had in life, so get it right for the dudes right down tonight and put your mind right.
Man, stop playing, man. Stop playing. Stop playing, man. A musical genius, man. And I finally been brought to a place to make all of it a reality, man. Kick back. Y'all don't want to miss out on this. Crazy thing about it, y'all actually all get to be a part of it. It's definitely finna happen. You gotta be patient. Give it a moment of time. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, man. This is what we do, man. This is what we do, man. When it comes to that music, man, y'all still don't know. That ain't nothing. That's old stuff. All the stuff I'm playing, y'all, that stuff old. Old as ever, man. I can't wait. I got so much in the vault, it ain't even funny, man. I just thank God. I'm blessed. All that. I produce all my stuff too. All those hooks you hear, I wrote. How they structured, set up, no matter what I do. That's what I do. I produce that music, man. I guarantee you. Trust me, man, that ain't nothing. My old stuff sound better than what they doing right now. My new stuff, crazy. Crazy. It's even more crazier than this. I'm keeping it 100. I'm talking about, man. Man, that's crazy. But it is what it is. We're in the right community to make this happen. We're in the right community to make this happen. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody for watching, man. Everybody in right now. Let's get right off into this. Let's talk some stuff, man. Shouts out to everybody in the comments, man. Who I got rocking with me tonight? Who I got? I'm finna put it out. Don't even worry about it. I'm finna definitely put it out. I ain't want to put it out yet because, okay, here's the thing that hurt a lot of people in the music industry. Let me give y'all game. I got to get everybody game. Those who struggling and trying hard to become an artist. Here's the thing. If your social media ain't A1 to some degree, you're going to fail trying to be in hot pursuit of being a successful artist. Everything now in the game is social media. That's why when you see all these shows like American Idol, America's Got Talent, The Voice, The Four, these are showcasing competition all around the world, building up fan bases. They already know who can sing. And, hey, they can sign anybody right now. They can sign all them people right now. But if you don't have a successful social media that's generating traffic and numbers, what good does it do to put out projects? That's why you have so many people putting out all these different projects and things like that, because and they not being successful because they not big on social media platforms where the people, that's what social media means. Social media, that means mass multitudes of people. Saying you hot don't mean nothing if the numbers don't back up what you saying out of your mouth. 9 times out of 10 in business, when you marketing and trying to do something, they want to know your website because they want to look into what you saying out of your mouth to make sure that the numbers complement what you trying to pitch to them. You understand what I'm saying? You have all these guys, they want to be in the studio making music. That's the easy part. The hard part is actually grinding, building up your social media platforms where the channel can be generated. And if you good, people gonna buy into it. If you not, you're not gonna really have people committed to supporting you in what you're doing. That's why it's so important to make sure you have that. So many people now coming out trying to do music, but they don't have a social media following and back to generate the traffic where the music could do the numbers. My music good. I got a lot of good music. But I also fail in that same category. I'm not worried about the music. The music is good. What I have to do is build the social media platform to generate the traffic where the music can do the proper numbers it needs to do to open up doors for other things. So this is what's hurting a lot of people. They trying to come out with music, but they don't have social media followings or platforms where the music can be pushed through a channel that's generating a lot of traffic so it can maximize its potential. So that's real important. That's very real important. Yeah, so that matters a lot, man. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of these young dudes and in their era trying to become successful, they think music is the same way it was in the 80s and 90s, where you could get signed just off talent, just if you know how to sing, just if you know how to rap. Yeah, you got signed back then like that. And in their age, your talent don't mean nothing. They'll rather sign a person who less talented than you but have a bigger following than you. You could sing better than him, you could rap better than him, rap circles around him. But because he have an audience that's willing to get behind him and support what he doing, they rather sign him than you. Because it's smart if you think about it. If you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. Because it shows you really want it. You ain't just rapping and singing like EPMD them, please listen to my demo. Please listen to my demo. No, you're not doing that. What you're doing is doing music, but at the same time, You putting the work, muscle, sweat in to build a fan base to buy into you because of your grind. And that's why when them numbers get up there, let me tell y'all something. When them numbers get up there, you don't have to look for nobody. They're going to automatically find you. These companies now are set up to look into you. Soon you start making the millions or 500,000, 400,000. Once you start doing that type of stuff, they already set up to give you the call. You ain't got to look for them. They going to find you because your number going to be doing crazy. So my advice to people out there trying to do music, man, you better start taking advantage of the Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, other platforms, and bring it all in one. Because the thing about the internet that's so cold, this is what's so cold about the internet. If you go viral on one social media platform, you go viral on all of them. And all of them paying. And all of them paying. That's what's amazing about this stuff. So, a lot of people out there, you young people trying to do that music, they don't want to put that much work in. They use the internet in the wrong way. They use the internet to start trouble with people, all on there trying to argue and beef with people. You supposed to respect all your fans, all your supporters. I told my sons that when I was managing them, you know what I'm saying, look, don't be on the internet trying to jack and belittle people because you got more than them and you more privileged than them. Don't do that. Accept everybody, whether they fat, ugly, skinny, dirty, stinking. Accept everybody because them your supporters. When people think of y'all, what they should say about y'all is, hey, man, them some cool dudes, man. Them some cool dudes, man. Should nobody have nothing bad to say about you at all. You can bring me to this title. The Streets Want Me Dead. I played the song earlier, let y'all hear. But as I sit back and think about my life and all the places that God brought me through without me even knowing it. I say without me even knowing it because I didn't even know it. I remember when I first got processed during my second case. When I was in the county. And then I was helping a lot of young brothers out because I was fighting my case for like a year. So while I was in there, I was just helping out a lot of young brothers, man, trying to encourage them to be strong, to be positive, and hopefully when they get out to have a change of mind, to live different and better. And it was this one guy. He had been watching me for like a few days, but he would never approach me and stuff. I don't know what ended up breaking the ice between us, me and this one little young guy. But somehow we ended up talking. We had started talking. And he had got real comfortable with me. He was fighting a lot of stick-up robbery charges and things like that, along with some other guys that was on the cases with him. And I remember we were talking one day, and he decided to just open up and just pour his heart out to me about his life. God had started using me to help out a lot of these young brothers. And they felt the need to just pour out their heart and tell me about their life and, you know, things like that. So the brother told me one day, he was like, man, Truth. He didn't call me Truth. He called me Maliki. He's like, man, Maliki. He said, I got something I've been wanting to tell you. I said, you could tell me? He said, so you know about our crew we had. They had a stick-up crew and everything. They were sticking up a lot of people and shooting them and stuff. He was like, just before we got locked up, we were working on you next. I said, huh? He said, we were working on you next. You was our next target. we have started mapping you out and seeing how many of y'all it was. And so you was our next target. And it's crazy that you right here with me and we talking. He said, and when we was investigating you, like looking into you and everything you was doing, he said, we called this the suicide mission because we knew it was going to be a lot of people get hurt behind this and get killed behind this stuff too. He said we had got so addicted to sticking up people, we didn't even really care about the money and dope no more. All we cared about the people that we actually did hit that was supposed to have been said to be important. And he was like, and when we was investigating you, like seeing what was up with you, like real detectives, that's what we'll do. We noticed that you be with your kids a lot also. That was the time we were going to strike you, during the time you would be with your son. Now, this dude telling me this. But while he telling me this, the Spirit of God have me listening to him. And God is telling me and showing me, this is what I just pulled you out of. You know what I'm saying? And then while dude telling me this, I'm looking like, and it's like God speaking to me at the same time while he talking. Like, you see how you don't really know everything. You think because you hear this all you know. You don't know what's going on outside of this, what other people thinking about, saying, plotting on you and doing. You know what I'm saying? It was stuff like that. I started seeing a lot of things God was saving me from. I remember these other two stick-up dudes. See, the way I was running my dope houses when I was in them streets, doing the things I was doing, people who wasn't in our core circle, they didn't know a lot of things. They'll just know, oh, it's a dope house right there. They didn't really know how the block was structured and set up. Because I had like 6, 7 houses on the same block, but like separate from each other. Like, the only people knew was the inner circle, you know, the squad, the family. We had got so comfortable in the hood and what we were doing, we felt that people wouldn't dare try with us because they already know what's up. But we thinking in defense. We not thinking in offense. What I mean by we thinking in defense, we had the mentality of this. If they hit us, they gonna regret it, whoever it is. That's defense, which is actually stupid because once it happens, no matter what you do, you can't change what just happened at the expense of someone else that we didn't know we would have to be giving up. That's what that dope game do. It makes you believe you invincible. It makes you believe that money is security. It makes you believe that you surround yourself with the right people you know that got your best interests. I remember another incident where some of the brothers, I forgot how this led to what it led to, but I had a girl in one of the houses, and she was just in the living room. She was in the living room, and she was waiting for me, and I was just, I was so busy. I just be doing a lot of stuff. I knew what I was finna do with her later on tonight because she was actually one of the main girls I was messing with on my girl. So she knew basically the routine. She would let me make my money and do all my stuff and just be chilling until the night die down type stuff. And brothers will be bringing other customers and things to me, things like that, and doing a lot of the security and stuff. The way I ran my neighborhood and my block, or what I did, I was the only one selling the dope. I wouldn't allow other people to sell the dope because I didn't want to have so many packs, all these different packs on a block. There's only one pack on the block and it's mine. Everybody else basically either doing the studio stuff, on security, or, you know what I'm saying, you know, things like that. It was divided like that. But the only dope got sold was me selling the dope. Nobody else was allowed to sell dope on the block, you know what I'm saying, but me. So if one house got hot, we'll just move it to the next house, then to the next house, then to the next house. That's how things was. So this particular day, while homegirl up in the living room, I don't know what I'm doing, but I know I'm not in the living room where she at. I'm either, in a way, this one house was I had, it was like 3 entries in the house. You had one when you come straight up, then you can go out through the side, then you can go out through the back. And right down there was like studio down there, you know, right beside there was the apartment buildings. I mean, it was just so many entries and things like that. And I know I was just here and there, in and out, in and out. So these 2 guys come in, and they got like, one of them got a Mac and one of them got a Tech 9 on. One of the brothers knew him. One of the brothers knew him, but thought he was like on some cool stuff. But they was actually coming on some robbing type stuff, using his friendship to get him in. So when the dudes coming up the steps, they ain't never really been in, so they don't really know. They just trying to check the scene, like, but acting like they trying to purchase some stuff. So the girl peeped one of the dude's guns. It wasn't, she accidentally saw it by where she was sitting and in the direction they was facing. She saw it, and then she hit my phone line. While I'm like, I forgot what, I know I wasn't around her, but she hit my line. She like, where you at? I'm like, I'm back here somewhere. I said, I'm back here somewhere. She said, where? I said, I'm back here, like in the back. Then she's like, okay, I'm finna come back there. She get up, she come back there where I was. She was like, 2 dudes just came in and they both got guns. I say, my guys? He's like, no, these ain't your guys. In fact, one of your guys brought them in here. He don't know they got guns. Them 2 dudes in there got guns. I was like, right now? She like, yeah, right now. In your living room thing, they both got guns. Because people knew no guns was allowed around me if they wasn't my own. And she knew because she used to come around. She was like one of my main girls. I be hidden, cheating on my one girl. So she know the team. She know the guys. So she was like, and plus her brother was selling dope in another side of town. So she really hip to a lot of things. So I was like, okay. So the guys waiting for me, because this was they been told, like, let me go see where he at. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. So I dip off through the side entry. I go down. I grab like, hey, you, come here with me right now. I go through the side, down, around, and come up through the front. As I'm coming up through the front, while they waiting for me to come from in back of the house, back in, because they're in the living room. They waiting for me to come from the back of the house to the living room. I go out through the side, go down, grab a few, come through the front and back up, like on some ambush and side type stuff. You get what I'm saying? While we come up this way, I have my other two guys and them go around the back. So even my guys, my other two guys that brought them in here, they not even aware. So it's like an ambush on them all type stuff. So when I come out through the front, up, like from behind where they at, and they don't know what we on because they don't know what the girl just told me. They just waiting to see me to, you know what I'm saying? So when I come up with the other guys, and then my other people coming in through the back. Like that's me that they waiting for. So they paying attention to the back coming through, not knowing we coming through the front. So my guys and them come through the back. My other guys coming through the back where they expecting it to be me, and I'm coming through the front, up this way. So when I get up there, to the front of the steps, I tell my guy and them, okay, go in. Because we had walkie-talkies. So they coming in through the back. So dude and them attention is on the back. While they attention on the back, we coming up through the front. So when I give them the okay, they going through, so we coming up. So while they focus on the back, I'm coming up through the front. We come up through the front. Soon we come up through the front, and dude looking at both of them, they looking like, but they still don't expect nothing going on because they don't know that the girl saw them. Ann, shouts out to Ann. If you listen to, hey, Ann, get up with me, call me, girl, I ain't seen you in a minute. We called her Ann. The team know who she is. Don't y'all Biggie and Dolo. Anyway, so come up the front. Soon I come up the front, dude and them looking at the back. Then they look around, hearing the brothers, us coming up the steps. They ain't looking like, but then they like, well, we ain't exposed our hand or nothing, so we just gonna act like we want something or something. So when I'm coming up, I'm like, what's going on? They know me, but don't know me. Cause come to find out, one of the dudes allegedly had a baby by my cousin's baby mama. So when they see me, they know who I am. They're like, what's up, Maliki? I'm like, what's going on? Come on. You know, I'm like, come on in. You know what I'm saying? Because they in a hallway setting like, come on in. You know what I'm saying? They come in. Then immediately, we just ripped them from, hey, what's going on? Pulled out the Mac, pulled out the tech, like, what y'all doing with this up in here? Then my other guys who brought me in like, oh, man, I ain't know, Kai, I ain't know. I'm like, what y'all doing with these guns up in my house, man? They like, oh, no, we just coming to see if you have something. Then my guy told me, like, yeah, they wanted like 4 ounces. Get to stripping them. Y'all ain't even got no money on y'all. But you want 4 ounces, and yet we got a Mac and a Tech on both y'all. Right. Come this way. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm telling you. Things like that I was noticing when God was running my life back, all the things he was saving me from. I used to have this 45 Dillinger. If y'all know what a Dillinger is. I like carrying that. That was like one of my favorite guns. That was like one. You know what? I'm finna call somebody. I hope she up. I'm finna call somebody. Watch this. Let's see something.
your message for...
Okay, she might be asleep. I know she got to work in the morning. She might be asleep. Or she might be sleeping. She might be asleep or might be sleeping next to somebody. Been getting next to you. Anyway, I was calling my ex. Her name was Tish. I was calling Tish, ex of mine. So in the midst of me calling Tish, I was just finna bring up this story about her. Me and Tish was one of my guys, niece. Tish was one of my guys' niece, who was one of my security men niece. And me and Tish, we got to kicking it. Tish had came up from Chicago. She was cute, jazzy, you know what I'm saying? So I liked her a lot. I used to carry this 4.5 Dillinger. That was like my favorite gun because nobody knew I had it on me. You know what I'm saying? And I used to always play in my mind how I wanted the opportunity to shoot through the coat. To like shoot through the coat without nobody knowing it. So I was trying to please her. I was trying to please her and impress her because I had just started talking to her. And me and her in the house. And I had been, I had this fetish of I'll just be playing with guns all the time. I had this fetish of just playing with guns. I had so many guns. I would always just be playing with them. Like, I just liked it playing with them a lot. And I was talking to her one day. And I was trying to impress her because I had just started talking to her. So I still was in the impressing her stages. And me and her was talking, face to face. She in the seat, she in the chair. No, I was in the chair, she was on the couch. So she on the couch and I'm in the chair. Cause I like to be in them one chair that lean back where I'm on two legs. So I'm talking to her face to face while she on the couch. I'm in the chair and I'm leaning back in the chair and just in the chair. And I got the gun on me. And I'm talking to her, leaning back in the seat like this, and we just talking and laughing. And then I forget I got the legs up like while I'm balancing myself on it. Then the seat like stumbled and I had to grab myself like, oh, I almost fell. But as I'm saying that, the gun sliding out my pants. As it slide out my pants, it's cocked back too. So when it hit the floor, boom, it flies straight through me and literally go past her head and put a hole right behind the wall where her head was at. And she sitting there like shaking like, oh my God, just trembling, right? When the brothers hear the gunshot go off and the screaming, they come flying up steps to see what's going on. What's going on? Her uncle was the main security there for my team. Stone Cold Killer from Chicago also. Stone Cold Killer. He come up there. And she just sitting there trembling, like shaking nervously. I'm sitting here feeling myself. I'm not even paying attention to what just happened to her. All I know is, you just killed yourself, you idiot. I'm looking, I get to get naked, taking off my clothes, looking for a hole or some type of entry or, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my. My guy like, man, what's going on? What happened? What was that sound? Who just shot? You just shot? I'm like, man, the trigger went off. And then I looked over at her and noticed she just sitting there just shaking nervously, uncontrollably. In the midst of her shaking uncontrollably, then I noticed right there the hole in the wall, right behind her head where she was at. She like, I saw it, right with my eyes. I couldn't do nothing. I saw it, and just get to crying. He like, what the hell going on? What happened? I'm like, dog, I was in the seat and I almost fell. And once I went to go to catch myself, the gun fell out of my pocket, hit the floor, went off, and the monster flew past. She like, it flew past my head. I saw it with my own eyes. I saw it. I'm supposed to be dead. I'm supposed to be dead. And just crying, nervously, just shaking. Then he give me this look like I tried to kill his niece. Like, you get what I'm saying? He like, man, Maliki, man, I love you, man. You my man. I love you, fam. But, man, it's my niece, dog. I'm like, man, what do you mean you love me, but this your niece? He like, man, this my niece, man. This my niece, fam. Man, dog. Please tell me you ain't try to shoot my niece, man. Please. I'm like, man, why the hell would I try to shoot your niece, dog? He like, man, I gotta go take a walk. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying to myself, like, man, who this dude talking to? You know what I'm saying? But then I'm saying to myself, he do got a point. That is his niece. You know what I'm saying? That's his niece. I could have killed her, man, on some careless stuff because of my behavior and attitude and just carelessness, just being stupid. What Chris Tucker say? Guns don't kill people. Stupid with guns kill people. That's exactly who I was. You know what's crazy? That ain't even the first time that happened. That happened to me before again. Same way. I was playing with the 357, all nickel plated. I was so happy I got that gun. I was fascinated with that gun. I was showing it off to like everybody. All chrome nickel plated with the pearl handle. Man, I used to try to do the Western moves and things with it and everything. Careless, foolish. I'll be walking around, double clicking it, click, 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 click back, click, 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 click back, click, click. I'm talking about all through the spot, click, 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 click back, click, 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 click back. Practicing on having a fast draw and all that. And one day, I miscounted the click. Because I used to try to do it in my head. Click, 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 click. I miscounted the click. I clicked once instead of twice to shut it. So it was on a half cock. Somebody hit the door, knocked on the door, and they wanted to get served. This wasn't during the time when I started getting bigger and selling dope. This was during the time when I first was starting. You know, I had just started getting big. So I miscounted the click. It's on a half click instead of the double click to close it. Somebody knocked on the door. I grabbed a gun. I always used to go to the door with the gun in case. I just had all these things of what to do. Shoot through the door, shoot through the coat. However, I just didn't want to take no chances hustling. That was my mentality. So I got it on a half cock instead of the full cock to close it back in. And somebody knocked on the door. I grabbed the gun, get up to go to the door. So I served dude, he go about his business. So as I'm locking the door, I turn away and I go to grab the gun to cock back. It didn't cock. Instead of me cocking it, I'm actually shooting it, basically. Because as I'm clicking it, I'm holding the trigger. So it's not releasing. You know what I'm saying? Like click, click. Because if I click and let it go, it'll go off. So when I go to thinking I'm clicking it, I'm actually letting it go. So I go to click it, and it go off. And it hit the ground, but I don't know it hit the ground because I'm just focusing on going back in the living room. So as I got the gun up, then as I'm clicking, boom! It was crazy because it hit the ground. At this time, I didn't think it hit the ground. Just as fast as it went off, when it hit the ground, the wood from the ground went up and hit me in the face. So you know what I thought. Nigga, you just shot yourself in the face. Soon it go off, boom, and hit the ground. It hit me in the face at the same time. The wood from the ground of its impact. Boom, I'm like. And I dropped like the gun, like. I'm like, oh my God. I get the feel in my head like, you just killed yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm using my finger like, and it's crazy because I'm in a house by myself. So I'm like, nigga, you just killed yourself and can't nobody even save you. Man, I'm digging all in my head, in the mirror. Then I get naked again. Looking at my private, seeing where is that. Then I'm looking around for the bullet hole, where it was at, the area I was in. I can't see nothing. I'm like, it just hit what? Because the floor also had carpet on it. So I don't know how it happened. But I couldn't find the bullet hole. The lady next door, who was a house owner, she hit a shot. She called the police. Police come right to the crib. I used to take the vents, you know the vents in your house that run the heat through. I had like a drawstring hooked up to that on a nail. So when the police came knocking on the door, I took the gun, slid it on there, and I used to take the lid off the vent and get down, slide my arm through, and slide the gun down like where the pipe thing at. You get what I'm saying? So I put the lid back on. I get up, dust myself off. Police come in like, we had a report of a shooting. Where the shot at? Who shot the gun? Asking me all these questions. I'm like, man, I don't know what you talking about. I don't know nothing, man. They like, no, we know it was a gunshot here. Who shot the gun? Is anybody in here other than you? Walking through the house, searching out who else in here? What's going on? You know, tell me. You better tell me right now. You know, trying to scare me all this. They're like, we gonna keep looking until we find the gun because we know it was a gunshot here. I'm like, all right, man, I'm gonna tell you. He like, tell me, what happened? Where's the gun? Who got the gun? I say, he gone. He like, who? I tell the man, Easy. He like, because you know that's an easy name to say in the street, but I'm saying Easy E. I tell the white dude, I said, Easy. He like, who is Easy? I say, my guy E. We call him Easy. He like, what happened? I said, he was playing with a gun. I gave him my story. He was playing with a gun. It accidentally went off. He like, where did it go off at? I say, right over here somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He got scared and he left. I kicked him out because I didn't know he had a gun in my house. He was playing. You know his real name? I say, no. We just call him Easy because his name E. You know what I'm saying? Even that time, man, just saying to myself, like, dang, it's crazy, dog. You could have killed your own self twice. On some goofy, stupid stuff. Right? Let me tell you something else. I used to serve this one dope fiend guy who was in like he used to be in and out of mental homes and things. I used to serve him all the time, but he was real cool. I liked him. He was real cool. And I would even let him like stay over sometimes in the spot. You know what I'm saying? Because he spent money and things. You know, he was like one of them war veteran dudes. And then I remember he had came seen me, and he was asking for some dope, but he didn't have no money, so he wanted some credit stuff. So I was saying to myself, like, no, I ain't finna get him no credit or nothing like that. This day I just think I ain't want to get him nothing or nothing like that. I don't know what was going on. I just didn't want to because I didn't want him to be making it a habit of trying to just get dope from me anytime he choose, anytime he want it. So he ended up going down and shop at the other blocks. And lo and behold, like short time later, that dude caught a triple murder. He killed the whole dope house that he started getting his dope from. He killed the whole house, all three of the dudes that was in there. I think it was 4. I know it was 3 for sure, but I'm trying to see was it 4. But I definitely know it was 3. I'm talking about this man killed the whole entire house. Shot them all up. I'm reading the paper and can't believe it. Like, what the? I'm like, no, that's a lie. Then I'm reading it like, that's how I found out he had the mental issue thing. I was like, dude, we're just here. Dude, we're just here. This is crazy. I'm like, dang. That could have been me, man. Because I trusted him to some degree, to the point where I wasn't worried about him. I wasn't worried about him at all. That dude caught a triple homicide. He shot and killed everybody in the house. That was crazy, man. I sit back and I thought about that. I was like, he was asking me for credit too. And I turned him down. Then I had a warrant for my arrest for a ticket I didn't pay. I had a warrant for my arrest for a ticket I didn't pay. And one of my security men, Busy, the one who was a Stone Cold Killer from Chicago, the one who I was dating his niece, he was like my head security man. So he had access to like all the guns and everything, and he was running us security on the block with all the brothers and things. He also knew where the work was. His niece had became like my one of my main chicks. And she was a hustler also, because her baby daddy was a hustler and a stick-up man too. Her baby daddy was a hustler and stick-up man. And I started just having her watch over the money and work and things. And I had put her in the house with Busy now. So anyway, she was pregnant. When I met her, she was pregnant already. She was in her beginning stages, like probably her 3rd month. She's in her beginning stages. And so she had became like one of my main chicks. So she was taking care of a lot of things I was doing. On the making sure the money on this was good and the work was good over here. And I gave her one of the houses with her uncle. So they was in like the same house together. I started spending more time in that house with her than I was sort of like with my main chick, you know, because I didn't really want to be around my main chick that deep like that, my kid's mother, because I was too deep in the streets and didn't really want to bring it home like that, you know. So I started kicking it with her real heavy. I ended up getting popped off by the police. So when I ended up getting popped off by the police, because I had a warrant on some humbug type stuff, because they hit one of the houses, and I happened to be in the house during the time they hit the house. So I had a warrant. And Busy was there too, with a couple of other guys. But they didn't know what the police was taking me for. They thought the police was taking me because of me selling all this dope and things, and they saying, oh man, they got Maliki. They finally got Maliki, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the case. I had to go down because I didn't pay a $325 ticket. And I had a body warrant for my arrest. Because the police didn't even say it. They ran my name through with everybody else's. Mine came back, you know. All it said over the thing, he got a warrant, a body warrant, bring him in. You know what I'm saying? So when they heard that, Busy thinking, man, Kai gone. They got him. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the only one sell all the dope. So once I get in the paddy wagon, the officer tell me, you got a $325 ticket you didn't pay. And tell me today, you remember this? I'm like, yeah, I remember that. He like, yeah, you didn't pay it. Now you got a warrant. You got to stand before the judge, you know what I'm saying? Or once you get down here, they're going to just give you a different citation, however. So I'm like, okay, no big deal. I'm cool. $320, nothing. So my baby mama find out about it, you know, because I called her. And then some of the brothers had called her. Like, hey, they got your baby daddy. They just took him. Busy looking at it like an opportunity. He like, oh, Kai gone. He take the guns. He go hit the stash. And he go tell his niece, hey, we got to go. She like, where? Where we going? He like, they got Kai. Kai gone. We up out of here. Let's go. She like, no, I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying here till he get out. He like, you don't want to go? Girl, you can't stay here, man. They finna come hit this whole place and everything, man. We out of here. She like, no, I'm staying. I ain't going nowhere. Then she said he was trying to like, just talk her into coming and telling her how stupid and foolish she was and all this. So I called my baby mama once I found out what I had to do. I just had to pay the money and they were going to let me go. Called my baby mama. Hey, come get me. You know what I'm saying? She come, get me from the place. So she driving. And I'm like, she like, where you want me to take you? You going home? I say, no, I need to go to the spot and check up on something. She like, yeah, because everybody think you gone. They thought you got popped off. I'm like, no, that's why I want to go check on my stuff. So when I get to the spot, I go in the house, Tish right there. Hey, babe, what happened? What happened? I just had to pay a ticket. What busy now? Gone. Did you have something in this house? I'm like, yeah, I had something in this house. She like, well, you better go check on it because I think they might have got it. I go hit the work. Gone. I go with his guns. Gone. I'm like, you got that I gave you? She like, yeah, I got it. I say, okay, give it to me. Because I gave her some stuff that she had. She gave me the little money, give me the little stuff. I'm like, you know where dude went? did he just do this to leave in case they hit here? She like, no, if he got it, he took it. He took it. He gone. He think you gone. I'm like, so he took my stuff because he think I'm gone. I'm calling his phone, texting him. He ain't answering the phone. He ain't answering the text or nothing. I'm like, dude, I'm out. They ain't have me. I'm trying to give him a chance. I say, I'm out. They didn't have me. You can come back and bring all that. Thanks for looking out, cleaning the house out in case somebody tried to come and they hit the spot and everybody go down. I said, you good now. Just come on, bring it back. You did good. I'm going to look out for you. You know, I'm trying to con him. I'm going to look out for you soon you get back. Thanks for doing, you know what I'm saying? No reply, no answer, nothing. Now I'm calling them and going straight to voicemail till I finally figured, okay, he stole my dope. He stole my guns. This was my head security man. But it's two more of them. It's Trigger, Busy, and it's Big Folks. All three of them. I got all three of them because when I was coming up, young coming up, they was already into that stuff. They had already had reputations on popping dudes up and doing all that. They used to run with my big brother now. You get what I'm saying? So when I started doing my thing, they became a part of my little team and my thing I was doing. You know what I'm saying? And I already knew what was up. You know what I'm saying? So my big brother also, and then we was all like handling business together. And then with my main three. So now all three of them together. Remember, I used to hear stories about these dudes, of what they did and how many people they left stinking and all this stuff. So I say to my other guys, I say, man, we finna be at war. They like, with who? I say, Trigger, Big Folks, and Busy. They looking like, for real? Because they already know. I'm like, yeah, for real. They're like, what happened? I say, he stole the gun, stole the work. I'm calling, he ain't answering. I'm texting, he not replying. He stole it. They're like, what about Tish? That's his niece. I said, I'm finna send her home. I'm finna send her back to Chicago. Don't even worry about it. She gonna say, but we at war, man. We can't play with them. So soon as you see him, soon as we see him, we can't talk. It's just on site. Soon as we see him, we can't play. They got them guns too. They got them big cannons too. So my own guns is against us, man. So the brother's like, dang, that's messed up, man. Dang, that's messed up, man. Them dudes, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. So I let all the brothers know. So everybody on point, they know. Now my one brother, okay, let me see if I can make this sense. It's three of my brothers, we all hustling. I'm hustling in this area. My brother hustling in this other area. And my other brother hustling in another area. I'm the one trying to get everybody together to get money together. But they don't want that. They want their own stuff. They want to do their own thing. But I'm the one that's making more money now. But I don't really let them know what I'm making. But I know I'm making more than them. My one brothers is like, they these type of dudes. If they know I'm like they know dude now. They knew them before me. Put it that way. My two other brothers, bigger brothers, they knew them before they knew me. So they more lenient with them type stuff. I'm more not. So my brother come over and he in his van, my one brother who hustling on the other side of town. He got big folks in the van with him. My brother come up and he talking to me. He like, He said, hey, what's going on? I'm in the house. He come in the house, I'm like, nothing's going on. He like, none. Then I hear music beating from the van. I'm like, that's you? He like, yeah, that's me. He like, what's going on with Trigger, Busy, and Big Folks now? I'm like, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. Stay away from them dudes, man, because we at war. He like, what you mean? I say, we at war. I mean, when I see them, it's on sight. Just like it is for me. They got all my guns, took my work, you know what I'm saying? So all my people know. He like, for real? I say, yeah, why? He like, man, he inside the van. I'm like, what van? He like, in front of the house. So he in the van in front of the house? No. I left a part out. Let me tell you what this dude Busy did. He left some of his stuff in the house, like they furniture and stuff. This dude called for a police escort to get all his stuff out. What's crazy is somebody told me beforehand, they was like, hey, I see busy now. I'm like, you see Busy now? He like, yeah, I see Busy now. I'm like, where? He like, dude coming up. I said, oh man. So I go to see. Go down there to see. It is him. I'm like, oh wow. So when I see him, then it's the police escort with him. I'm like, he got the police with him. Came to the house with the police. Got all his stuff out. I'm like, dog, really? He ain't saying nothing, talking to me. I'm talking to him. I'm like, really, dog? That's what you do? He like, I don't know. I say, fam, right. That's what you do? Gangster then turn police, huh? Police looking like they don't have a clue what's going on. I'm like, right. I'm just steady saying right. Cursing, walking away. So he leave. Now back to what I was saying. So my brother tell me, dude, in the van. I say, that van? He like, yeah, he downstairs in the van right now. He said, my brother like, I ain't know it was like that though, G. I just thought y'all had you probably put him out. I ain't know. I said, oh yeah, it's like that. But he ain't your van down there? My brother said, yeah. I say, I hit the walkie-talkie. I said, hey, who all out there? You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't want to go out there to show myself. I say, who all out there? And then it's like, such and such. I'm like, y'all see my brother van? My brother like, no, G, not my van. I'm like, but y'all see my brother van? My brother like, yeah. Dude and like, yeah. I say, dude in the van right now. My brother like, man, don't send them niggas on my van. I'm like, listen, hold on, listen. I'm finna come down there with my brother. Get ready. You know what I'm saying? Get ready. I'm finna go down there with my brother. So me and my brother walking down the steps. My brother like, let me get him out the car, van first. We go walking down the steps. Soon we get on the porch. He look over, see me. He give me the like, what's up? I give him the, what's up? So we walking up to the van. He just jumped in the passenger seat and hit the gas and took off. My brother like, oh, hell no, we ain't my car. I'm like, I told you, I knew it. But he ended up dumping the van off. He just got away, gave my brother back the car, gave it off. But Trigger came around. Trigger came around thinking everything was all good. I caught him at my other people's dope house. They hit me on the phone. They like, hey, Trigger here. I'm like, he there for real? Like, yeah, he here right now. I say, stalling for me. I'm on my way right now. I get there. Soon I get there, he in the bathroom. My guy opened the door for me. Soon he come out the bathroom, I'm right there. Like 2 other brothers. I'm like, what's up? This dude dived out the window. 2nd story window. This dude dived out the 2nd story window. Busting at the same time. Like a real movie. Like, I'm talking about soon he shut the bathroom door, dived out the window. While he shutting the door, we right behind him. While he diving out the window, he busting at the same time. We hit the ground like, then as we getting up, then we out the window. And he just busting and running. Got ghost. But right then and there, that door, when he closed it, was the split second between us two. Like, that was crazy. And then a couple months down the road, he ended up getting killed on the highway. Somebody killed him on the highway, man. Left him on the highway dead, man. Crazy. I don't know, man. I sit back and think, it's so much. I'm talking about I can go on and on. It's so much. I tell these things because, again, when I be talking about God and I be talking about life, I know where he brought me from. I know why I believe. I know where I'm supposed to be. I know my story. I know these things. You get what I'm saying? And when I look back at this stuff, I'm like, man, God was there all that time without me even knowing it. And just kept saving me over and over and over again. Now, let me just show you how God is. Now, the guys who came in the house with the Mac and Tech, when the girl told on them, I'm just going to say this. We did them bad. We did them real bad. But they was known for doing that type of stuff. That's what they do. So now since my life is different and I changed and I don't live that life no more, right? Tell me why I'm outside playing football with my kids. I got my shirt off. I'm playing football with my kids. My shirt off, playing football with my kids in the field. And my nephews now, we playing football. I hear, Maliki. I turn around. It's dude. Dude who came through with the Mac and Tech with the other dude to stick up my place. It's him. He looking like, I'm saying to myself, I'm like, oh man, this is crazy. This is what I'm saying in my head. At the same time, I turn and see him when he called my name. I'm like, dang, that dude, he know exactly who I am too. I'm like, I got my kids out here. I ain't got no shirt on. And he's standing there like he holding. He like, you live right here? Because I'm playing football in front of my house where the field at. He like, you live right here? I'm like, dang. I say, this is crazy. This is what I'm saying to myself. But trying to be fast on my toes. So I ain't gonna even lie. I don't care, man. I'm with the Lord now. I said, yeah, I live here. He like, you still doing your thing? I'm like, no, I don't do that no more. He like, no, you don't do that no more? I'm like, no, I don't do that no more. He like, you do the music and stuff? I'm like, yeah, I'm still doing the music, brother. He like, okay, look, I'm gonna come back and holler at you and stuff, man. I'm gonna come back and holler at you, chop it up with you. I'm just finna go bust this move and do this. I'm like, saying to myself, like, but I said, all right, yeah, do that. Make sure you do that, bro. He like, I am. Good. Nice seeing you, man. Nice seeing you back out and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then he leave. I'm saying to myself, like, I don't trust this. I don't trust this. But he never came back. He never came back. It's just crazy how things like that is. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy how these things is. You know what I'm saying? How God will just make your enemies even turn from you. Because I'm saying to myself, like, it's a wrap. He got me. It's over. So it's over. It's a wrap. I ain't got nothing. Nothing on me. I'm out here playing football with the kids and family, man. Here go the dude dudes who we did dirty. Here you go, right here. Got the ups on me and everything. But he didn't come back. He didn't come back. I look at that stuff, man. Crazy. I saw my other enemy. I saw my other enemy in jail, man, and he act like me and him wasn't even at war with each other. He act like me and him wasn't even at war with each other. I'm talking about we was real, like, enemies in the hood. He saw me and was like me and him never did nothing wrong. Like, we was the best of friends type stuff. And that was just God just showing me how he just turned all that stuff around. Turned it all around. That brother act like he forgot everything I was doing to them. Everything I did, like it meant nothing. That was crazy. And he wasn't no coward. Real talk. So, I don't know, man. It's a whole lot of stuff. I'm going to be sharing with y'all, man. Just dropping some things. But I don't believe for nothing. It's a reason why I believe, man. I'm talking about it's a reason why I believe, man. These brothers, man, that's crazy. I'm talking about 1 minute I'm right here talking with these brothers. Then I'm getting the call like, hey, dude just got killed. I'm like, for real? Like, yeah. I'm like, he was just here. I was just hollering at the man. That didn't happen to me so many times, man. It ain't even funny, man. It ain't even funny. Used to scare me to the point I used to think that I was like the person people come see right before they finna die. Like, dang, this is crazy. That happened so many times to me, it ain't funny. I started used to just saying to myself, soon I see somebody I ain't seen, man, I got to just show them love and like pray for them. Cause I be thinking this finna be another one of them days. I don't know, man. Did y'all enjoy Aunt Peaches earlier today? So, yeah, I believe for a reason, man. Man. I can't wait to tell y'all these other stories, man. I should. Man, I got so much to tell y'all. It ain't funny, man. You know what I'm starting to do now? I'm starting to, like with my auntie too, I'm starting to like record things to use them like personal documentaries. So I could like have them for like forever. You know what I'm saying? So I could have them like forever as my personal documentaries and things. Yeah, y'all could call up, man. Hold on, wait, let me see something. What y'all think about? My bad. What y'all think about Aunt Peaches though? Should I bring her on more? Yeah, I'm gonna bring her on. So the community, the battle rap community, man. Yeah, Auntie funny, man. she said, hey April. She said, let me tell you about a drink. Let me tell you about my first drink. How your first drink lead up into your sex life? how your first drink lead into the sex life? Like what? What was she on? Auntie funny talking about. Auntie funny, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do that all. How often should I do that with her? Once a week, twice a week? She actually liked y'all. She actually appreciated kicking it and liking y'all. How often should I bring her on? B Max say once a week. At least twice. Chosen one said twice. Once every 2 weeks, twice. We need a name for her show. We need to get her own show. We need a name for her show. Y'all need to help me come up with a name for her own show, man. Twice. Yeah, we need a name for her own show, man. Dude said Fruity Peaches. No, it's not gonna work. Peaches and cream. Come on, man, get up out of here. Just like that, featuring OG, Peaches and True Show. It was a joke. Call it the Peach Basket. You calling my auntie crazy? You calling my auntie crazy? A peach of wisdom. That's nice. A peach of wisdom sound nice. Sweet peaches. High. Trying to get auntie back. A drink with peaches. She funny, man. My auntie funny, man. That lady is funny, man. She'll flip out on you though. Don't let that old lady stuff fool you, boy. She'll flip out on you. I should start asking her about battle rap. Let me ask y'all a question. Do Reed have any chance? Lancaster, what's good?
Hey, what's going on, Battle Truth? I got just a quick question for you.
Who this?
What is your my name is Will.
Your name is who?
Will.
What's going on, Will?
I got a question for you. What is your top 5 biggest draw in battle rap?
Biggest draw?
Your top 5 biggest draw in battle rap. Like what's the biggest draw in battle rap?
People,
Top 5.
people or battles?
Battle rappers. Your top 5 battle rappers that does the biggest draws.
Oh, the top 5 biggest draws in battle rap right now.
Yes, sir.
Well, do we include Cassidy even though he only been here 2 battles?
Absolutely.
Well, we're going to have to put him in there because you know what's crazy? His stuff is bittersweet. Cassidy is bittersweet. His draw is bittersweet because I think more people tuned in just to see how he going to die rather than wanting to hear him battle. I think that's how that go. But he definitely right there. I got to say Cassidy. In order or?
Yeah, definitely in order. Top 5. The highest to the lowest.
Well, I'm going to put Cassidy number 1. Then I'm going to put maybe I'm going to have to say Mook number 2. Mook still number 2. Lux may be number 3 still. Hollow number 4.
Okay.
And I believe Surf number 5.
Okay.
Just roughly
Now-
estimate.
Yeah, that's all I really want. I just want your opinion on that.
Do it sound close to something you would say?
I agree. Cassidy number 1, Murder Move 2, 3 I would say Lola Lux. 4 I would say between Surf and Hollow, but that's about a draw. Oh yeah, and Tay Rock. Tay Rock got to be number 5.
No, Tay Rock ain't no draw like them. Tay Rock ain't no draw like them. We just saw what he just did. He owed them dudes. He had to send back a $2,000 deposit. Come on now. Come on now.
Yeah, nah, you're right, man. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted. Just want to hear your opinion on that.
Okay.
All right, Truth, you keep it up, man.
No doubt. Appreciate you calling.
All right, brother.
Uh-huh. Yeah, man. When it comes to this battle rap conversation, I definitely on that. Yeah, y'all want to call up, man. You got questions, want to call up, y'all can call up, you got questions and stuff. We could talk. 414-235-6760. Call up if y'all want to, man. Shouts out to Tyrone Harris for my $2 donation. $2 donation. Horrible. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much for the $2, brother. You do that often. Your $2 definitely matter and make a difference. But when I was saying $2 donation, I wasn't saying that as far as like you gave $2. What I was saying was, dang, I just did. How long I been on live, man? This going on 2 hours. Then not including me and Peaches did another hour and 30 minutes. Then not including, that's crazy, man. All them hours, $2. It is what it is. What's going on, brother?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Who this?
Jay Mitch.
What's going on, Jay Mitch? How you feeling?
I'm doing well. First time calling.
Okay, appreciate
I'm
you.
curious who you got winning between, let's say hypothetically, Danny Myers beats Chess, Ab beats Ill Will. Let's say at the end of the year,
Why-
champion of the year.
Why would that be hypothetically?
I'm just putting it out there, man.
Do you think Chess stand a chance against Danny Myers?
Personally, I'm a big Danny Myers fan, so I think I have Danny Myers winning, but I think Chess has been on a roll, so I'm not going to take anything away from him, but I think Danny Myers is going to win that.
Chess been on a roll, you say?
I think so.
Chess been definitely good. I have to see the last round between him and Bad News. I got it 1-1 going into the third. Did you see the whole battle?
I I did.
Who you think won the third?
Honestly, I think that Bad News won that third.
Oh, you got Bad News winning the third?
Yeah, I thought he talked that struggle talk real good in that third.
I got to see the third. I stopped on the third. I got it 1-1 going into the third, and but I would say this: Cheston gave us 4 good battles, but I also had him losing against Jerry West. That battle was cold, though. I ain't gonna lie. Him and Jerry West win that.
A lot of people got Cheston winning though.
No, I think that's because he's more popular and received more than Jerry West. That I'm gonna give you another example. Franchise beat Av. Franchise beat Av. I ain't even get to the third round yet. I got Franchise beating Av the first 2 rounds clearly. I ain't even in the third round yet, but Franchise definitely won the first 2 rounds.
Who would you have winning Franchise or Danny Myers?
Danny Myers lost the Franchise. That's the battle he choked in too. Franchise won.
If you got Franchise beating Av, where you got Franchise in the battle of the year? You gotta have them pretty high up.
He didn't have enough battles though. So he beat Jack Boy, he beat Av, he beat Danny Myers. But here's the thing: the champion of the year is so politic, you can't really count it. Because I'm gonna give you an example. Danny Myers will never win it because it's a URL championship. You get what I'm saying? It's a URL championship. And it's only for people who battle on the URL. So I think that's what it needs to be named. It shouldn't be called Champion of the Year. It should be called the URL Champion of the Year. Because the only people who get it is people who got to commit themselves to the URL, period. No ifs, and buts about it. That's what it is. Now, with that being said, them the only battles that count. That's why when they say stuff like this, it's about you got to weigh in strength to schedule. Your strength to schedule, you really proving it to be a URL battle because the URL got all the best battle rappers on contract. So when you're going by strength to schedule, that's a URL term. You get what I'm saying? And that's why you always have Geechee Gotti in the conversation, Twerks, Rum Nitties in the conversation, because they go up against all URL battle rappers, and them the best battle rappers in the world. So it's basically a URL title. And I think right now, who winning champion of the year, the URL champion of the year, it's Geechee Gotti still. Geechee Gotti still winning it because he just been on fire, man. Geechee been taking care of business. I can't even hate on the man.
But let me ask you this. Jay Black said Av ain't lost a round this year. He ain't lost a battle, and he's been all on URL.
Jay Black is a liar. This the same. Look, this is the same Jay Black who got Reed Dollars beating Arsenal, right? Right. I mean, not Reed Dollars beating Arsenal. Got Cassidy probably getting around off Arsenal, and Reed Dollars probably beating Shine, maybe. Like, dog, get out of here. Get up out of here.
You know he's really biased. It's all good.
Man, he biased, period, because he go by an agenda. He go by an agenda and an itinerary. I mean, it's already proven. I mean, I don't see why people don't be getting that, man. These people really think this man don't do nothing.
I gotta be honest with you, truly. I was a big Jay Black supporter, and I still fuck with Black. Excuse my language, but so ever since you kind of put out that he's kind of URL plant, when certain things have come about, it definitely seems like he on their team. He don't always say what he should say. I feel like, so I definitely agree with you on that. He definitely on the URL agenda at times.
Do you like that new cast? You like that new champion platform? That's
when Tech Nine was there, I used to watch it every day consistently. Now, it's hit and miss depending on the topic. I'll be honest.
Yeah, man, they all them boring. The white man boring, the alcoholic dude boring, and the dude with the illiform head. I can't watch him, brother. I be trying, but it look crazy, man. It just don't give me that feel, fam. I would rather him do it by himself. I'm keeping it real. I would rather him cut on the camera, just do it by himself. I think that's crazy. None of them, they don't have no character. They not funny. They don't be spitting nothing real. I don't know. I can't do it, man. I'm sorry.
They're goofy. I agree. They're a little goofy.
Yeah, I can't. The cousin really off. That's some relative type stuff. Like he be so happy to be here. I'm like, fam, like he act like he in a shopping spree or something like that. Dude, this battle rap. You get what I'm saying? What, auntie? Alright. You know what I'm saying?
But let me get back to my original question. Let me say, because I just want your take on this. If Av and Danny Myers, it comes down to them, what if the people say, if Av and Danny Myers are champion of the year, who you got winning that battle?
Neither, because that's not true. Danny Myers lost to Disaster. He lost the franchise. Ab lost the franchise. I got to see the rest. But from what I know right now, it's still Geechee Gotti. It's still Geechee Gotti or K-Shine. It's still Geechee Gotti or K-Shine. K-Shine killed Rock, killed Rum Nitty.
Oh, goodness.
Oh
my lord! I heard you say that earlier, True.
You don't think K-Shine beat Rock and Nitty?
I think you can argue that K-Shine beat Nitty, but you said that he 3-0'd him earlier. There's no way K-Shine won that second round.
I'm going to listen to it again, but I'm pretty sure.
That second round is one of the best of the year. That second round is crazy.
One of the best of the year.
That round is crazy.
I got to see. One of the best of the year?
Go back. I know you like to do your pen and pad. Go back and write down what that man wrote, and you will say, man, that man was violent.
I'm going to listen to it again just because you said it.
Okay.
Just because you said it. But I still had K-Shine beating him, though.
That's fine. I'm not mad at that. I mean, Nitty had to choke in the third. I think the first was debatable. I had Shine myself, so I'm not mad at that.
Oh, so you got Shine winning, but you don't think it's a 30 because he's second.
I heard you say that Shine's been on a 3-0 killing streak, and I don't agree with that, but that's another story.
That he been on a what?
3-0 killing streak.
He have. He 30. So did he 30 Rock?
Yeah, no, I had him beat him Rock 2-1. I didn't have him 30.
What round Rock won?
I like Rock's third better than that.
I gotta see it again, brother. Come on, man. Stop playing games, man.
I'm being honest with you, True. I'm being honest.
Oh, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. We just have a fair conversation. Let me ask you the question. Do you think Reed Dollars stand any chance against K-Shine?
Come on now. Don't ask me that, bro. If he's any good, any battle rap fan who really is here knows that he don't have a chance. Come on. He'll get around because he's in Philly, but he don't have a chance. Come on now.
Let me ask you this question. Do Cassidy have a chance against Arsenal?
Goodness.
Come on, keep it 100.
I'm going to say he has a chance. Do I think he's going to win, though?
What? Wait. What? Okay, by what are you giving Cassidy a chance? What you going off of?
I'm going to be honest. I'm a fan of battle rap. I watch all the blogs. I follow everything. And a lot of the battle rappers have been saying that he's adjusted. I know he's arrogant, he's egotistical, and he's saying, I'm not adjusting for anything. But a lot of the battle rappers says he has adjusted.
No.
He has improved. So I think he can get around.
You talking about these same battle rappers that approved his bars his last battle? Them battle rappers? Those same battle rappers who gave him the green light of being fire his last battle. Them battle rappers?
You're not lying. I feel what you're saying. I understand.
Man, first of all, he was so bad the first round. let's just keep it real. The first battle against Goods, that was so trash. How can you adjust and be good? I don't see how could you be. And according to him, he said he's not going to adjust. In an interview, he said, "Why do I have to adjust? I won. I don't have to change nothing. Tell them who lost to change their stuff. If I won, how I need to adjust something when I won?" That's what he said, right?
Right.
Okay, so here's my point. No matter how he adjusts, it takes time and experience to develop stage presence, performance, that aggression thing that he lacked. You just can't be bad in the battle, then come back your next battle a couple months later, and now all of a sudden you are an awesome performer. Your flow is on point. I mean, everything that can go wrong with a battle rapper, he bought in that Goods battle. That's what he did.
So you thought his first round was just absolute trash? Because I didn't think it was absolute
That
trash.
first round,
Okay.
that first round, if his name wasn't Cassidy and any other rapper rapped that first round, nobody. Look, let me tell you something, fam. I'm gonna be honest. First of all, people may say I'm harsh with a lot of things I say, but I just have a hard time trying to phony kick it. I'm just gonna tell the truth, man, and I'm gonna criticize you, but I'm gonna also tell you how to become better and what you're doing wrong. I ain't gonna just criticize without a solution. Now, when I'm listening to Cassidy, this is how I look at all these battle rappers. I forget how powerful and how star power they got and they fan. I put them all on an even plane as if they was nobodies. How would I respect him if he wasn't Cassidy and somebody, if my brother said them raps and they was his? It'd be the same way, man. It'd be the same way, man. I don't think he good. You think he good?
As a battle rapper?
Yeah, as a battle rapper.
He's not. He's outdated. I mean.
Yeah, that's what it is. Same thing with Reed. Like I was just telling my guy Melvin when he called, Jersey Niner, when I asked him about the Reed. He said, yeah, he giving Reed a chance against K-Shine. Here's my question. How though? What have he showed you to show you he have a chance? And then remember he said, well, Reed got better and better every battle. But his better and better is only average. That's average rap compared to what these dudes doing. He wasn't really good in the T-Rex battle. He wasn't really fire in the Check battle. He wasn't good in the John battle. Like, what do you mean he getting better and better? Those average bars just, no. I'm going to tell you something else. I'd take E. Ness over any one of them right now. I'd take E. Ness over, I promise you I would. I'd take E. Ness over Reed and Cassidy right now. E. Ness, now that's who been cooking. That's who been cooking.
We're not doing that. Come on now.
All right, I'm just keeping it 100. I will take E. Ness over Reed. From what I've been seeing, I'd take E. Ness over Reed and Cassidy any day. Reed, look, E. Ness just smoked. Look, E. Ness just smoked J Mills. He smoked Glue Easy just then. He smoked. Excuse me. E. Ness been on the. E. Ness nice, man. I'm keeping it 100.
I don't know.
I take E. Ness over them any day. I'm finna ask the chat. It's 160 people in the chat. I want to ask the people in the chat right now. Who y'all got? If you got to put money on the line, let's keep it real. You got to put money on the line. E. Ness or Reed Dollars? Who you got? E. Ness or Reed Dollars? Keep it real. Who would y'all go for?
Go back to Reed's second round against Chess and his second round versus Rex. Those aren't just good rounds from Reed. Those are good current rounds in nowadays battle rap. He's shown that he can give good modern battle rap rounds. Cassidy hasn't shown that yet. And honestly, I don't think he met that either.
I got E. Ness. Look at all these E. Ness votes coming in against Reed Dollars. Look, I got Trevor say E. Ness. I say E. Ness. Your favorite say E. Ness. DJ Self says E. Ness. Tony Simpson say E. Ness. Rank Shooter says E. Ness. Asura says E. Ness. I don't see no Reed up here. one time, everybody unanimously got E-Ness. E-Ness will beat them, man. E-Ness is nice, man. E-Ness, now that's who improved a lot. I think E-Ness need another chance of being on the URL. I know when he first came back, he did it. It didn't go so right with him and DNA, but he ready now. He ready now. He definitely ready now. He changed up big time. I like E-Ness. I was just telling somebody about that, I think a week or two ago, how good E-Ness was. Watch this. Do y'all believe Cassidy? I gotta ask them. Do y'all think Cassidy could beat E-Ness right now? Okay, that go Dre too much. He said Cassidy will smoke him. I still got E-Ness. Man, I don't see what Cassidy round better than what E-Ness been doing. Cassidy trash, man.
True.
Go ahead.
Before I get off, I've been a long time listener, been supportive, donated every now and then.
Appreciate it.
I want to get into a debate with you, but I don't have a topic. So give me something that you feel is controversial. Give me a rapper who you think is overrated or something like that. We can do a little quick debate before I get off.
Why? If we gonna debate something, you gonna take the losing side. So why would I give you a title?
Go ahead. Pick something.
Let's have the fans pick something. Let's have the people. He want to debate me on something, y'all. Give him a topic he could debate me on. So I guess he can get smoked. You want to be the one to be called? You the first one to beat me or something? Debate.
Whatever you say, Truth. I'm
okay.
ready for it.
Truth hate Cassidy style to death. Cassidy lame. Wrong. We're not talking about Holmesy. That ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry.
Look, hold on.
Okay.
While they picking a topic for you, Truth, let me ask you a quick question. I gotta ask you this. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
True, I look at you, we don't always agree. You sometimes say things I completely disagree with.
Like what? We could debate that.
There we go. Why are you befriending this man, Rome, after all the stuff he's done? Why are you allowing this man to come back in this culture?
Because first of all, it's a YouTube channel. He got the right to do whatever he want on his channel. And by me being a believer, God teach me to forgive everybody. Personally, that man ain't never did nothing physically to me. He don't owe me no money. Do he owe me some money? Nope, he don't owe me no money. He don't owe me no money. He don't owe me no money or nothing. And I just look at it like, he ain't no different than anybody else. If that's the case, why we let Jay Black in the thing? Why we let Vada Fly back in? You see all the stuff these brothers doing? Like, what makes him any different? He wanted to fake his own death. I don't think that's something to counsel the man out with, because first of all, nobody cared. I think that's embarrassing to fake your own death and nobody shed a tear. Nobody cared. Nobody gave him a blog. Nobody shouted him out. Nobody said my condolences. Nobody tweeted. That's kind of embarrassing to really think you would love like that, only for nobody to show you love. I think, well, why shoot him when he just shot himself?
Right. The man just shady to me. What he did to the Black Compass and those dudes over there, stealing from his own Goonie clip, taking his own death.
Well, you do also got to keep in mind, at the time he was beefing with Black Compass, so was I.
You and Drizzy been cool for how long now? You and Tone Brown.
But Drizzy and me always been cool, but me and Tony Bro wasn't. I still can't trust him. I don't trust that dude. That dude, Tony Bro get that. Hey, Tony Bro get that lick in him. He forget we was cool, man. That brother need a 12-step program.
What's the topic? What are we debating on before I get off? Let's do this.
You saying there's some things I say you don't agree with. Let's do that. Let's debate. Don't just say that type of stuff. Back up what you said. Let's debate what I said that you don't agree with. You got to at least have one, or you just made that
I
up.
got a few things, but they're all subjective. I want to debate something that we can actually have tangible arguments.
That would be a tangible argument because I try not to say nothing that's false. So, okay, let's debate this. Should Bridge stay in Cave Gang or should he leave?
It's your platform. You go first. You argue
What
one
do
side,
you-
I'll argue the other.
What do you agree with?
Well, okay. Let me start out by saying I'm not a street dude. I've never been a gang member, never been a street dude like that. But I do have the code of if you on someone's team, you somebody's friend, you ride with somebody, you always ride for them. And obviously, by all the footage, ain't nobody had that man's back except for Chess, who's like as old as me. That man's a kid with all these grown men, and nobody had his back. And Bridge ran out the door. So no, I don't think Bridge should be with them anymore. Do your own thing.
Okay, I agree to that too. Okay, well okay, so we ain't that's one we wouldn't do. Let's debate this. Somebody said, okay, who you got? Cassidy or Arsenal?
Man, I got easy Orange. I had good 3-0 Cash, and I think Orange is about to do him even. I think he's gonna bring out Gilly, or he's gonna bring out AR ass homie. He's gonna talk about how Philly don't really rock with him. He's gonna kill him. I think it's gonna be bad.
Okay. Man, I don't know what to debate. Usually it be y'all with the debate.
Okay, let me ask you these questions. Give me right now your top 3 overrated battlers, and I'll argue why they're not overrated. You give me one of them, and we'll argue about that. We'll debate that.
An overrated battle rapper who just overrated.
Yeah. I know you had T-Top overrated for a long time.
But
and
he
right
not-
now, it's
he
good
not-
time to argue for him.
He not no more. He not no more. He actually fire. He be cooking.
Yeah.
He fire. He could. Jack Boy Man.
You think Jack Boy Main over? Well, come on.
He overrated.
Bodied the last 3
He-
battles. I can't make an argument for this man.
He overrated.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know if he's overrated anymore. He got bodied his last 3 battles. I don't think a lot of the coaches want him out of here, and I can't blame that.
Shotgun Suge.
You're giving me too easy. Give me a top tier. Give me a Hitman. Give me a New Jersey Twerk. Give me somebody who's actually easy. Not easy to just make a case for.
Okay. I don't know, man. I said Shotgun Suge. Somebody said debate whether or not I'm better than Jay Black in blogs. That ain't no debate. That's easy. That's just as easy what he just said. Really? Who would rather watch a Jay Black blog over mine? Like, is we kidding me? Debate the best team in battle rap today. Who's the best team in battle rap today? If he know battle rap, that ain't even a debate neither. That's NWS.
I know who you're going to say. Hold on. Before you say it, let me say who you're going to say. Can I guess who you're going to say?
Go ahead.
You're going to say NWS.
Right, that's a fact, right?
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with that. You're right.
Right, that's not
disagree with that.
Somebody said New Jersey Twerk. New Jersey Twerk definitely not overrated. So I don't agree with
not
that.
overrated. We're not doing that. Stop.
Somebody say debate Geechee Gotti or Tay-Rock.
Who you got? I heard you got Geechee.
I got Geechee, but Rock could possibly beat him too. But I think what just happened as of lately gave Geechee a lot of ammunition. And if he put that down right and structure it, that's gonna make Rock look bad.
Right.
That's gonna make him look bad. I think Briz, depending on who Briz, T-Top, and Rock go up against next, they gonna look bad. I'm keeping it 100.
Okay, I got something to debate because I know you don't typically like either one of these dudes. So I'll let you go first. You can choose who you got winning. We all know at the end of the year it's going to be Mook versus Hollow. Who you got winning, and tell me why.
That's a good one, because you're right. That's a good
you know,
one.
You hate on both of them. That's why.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Now that's a good one. I'm going to take Hollow over Mook.
Okay, you took what I was going to take. But that's
I'm going to take Hollow over Mook. I believe Hollow, he just bring more to the table than Mook. That's why I wanted to see this 2-on-2 battle so bad between Mook and Calico. Because if you look at how they started out, that wasn't good. But once they started locking in, it started getting a little good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, that's okay.
I don't know, brother. See, that's what I'm saying. You just can't make a debate. You got to already have something you want to debate.
You're right. Okay.
Let's debate this. See, it's hard to debate. I mean, it's hard to debate certain things, man. Who's the face of the URL, Twerk or Geechee? That's not a debate, wrong DMV. That's not a debate. No matter how hard you try to push for Twerk, it's definitely Geechee Gotti right now. It's not a debate.
Okay, we can debate. We can debate that. I'm with Tap. We can debate that.
You think Twerk is the face of the URL over Geechee?
I think you could definitely make an argument that he is. Definitely.
Okay, make your argument, because you finna die.
Okay, I'll make it. It's pretty simple. I think Geechee has been a model of consistency. Doesn't choke. Brings all 3 rounds. Incredible. You know, like I said again, I'm a West Coast dude. I'm not taking nothing with him. I thought he should win Champion of the Year last year. He did. Twerk is inconsistent. He chokes. He hasn't been choking this year as much. He messes up with the media. He says things to fans that he shouldn't. And yet he's more of a ticket draw, or just as much of a ticket draw as Geechee. Just imagine if he was as consistent, came prepared as Geechee, he would be way higher. Way higher. He'd be easily the face of the league. He's getting better. He's starting to rebuttal. His pen is incredible. We haven't seen many angles from him, but his pen, he can punch every now and then. I wouldn't say he's as well-rounded as Geechee, but the things that he does really well, he is top tier at him. His performance is crazy. His pen is crazy. Like I said, he's starting to get better at freestyling. It's just, as long as he can be consistent, I mean, like I said, he's not close to the potential he could reach, and he's still at the same level as Geechee, if not higher. Geechee is amazing, but I think we're seeing Geechee at his height or close to it right now, and we just don't know what Twerk can bring us, because we have no idea what he can do.
Hold on a second, brother. Keep it going.
Y'all think about it, like, Twerk, how many slogans, special moves? Twerk has way more than Geechee does. Geechee has a slogan every effing bar. What is a Geechee special move? Geechee don't have a special move like that. Twerk has so many, and it seems like every battle he says something that the crowd just falls in love with, and he adapts it in the next battle, and it becomes a special move. It's just like, this dude is special, man. It's incredible how much potential this guy has, and he's a top tier. And honestly, I think he's like Giannis. He's like Giannis, man. Giannis doesn't have a jumper. He can't hit a jumper consistently. Twerk has done a lot better this year, but he hasn't shown us that he's going to be his potential consistently. Once he gets to that level, it's a wrap. No one can see him. And I'm expecting either next year or the year after he's going to beat Geechee, and then we'll really be able to tell. But I think Twerk is just on another level, man.
So, you think he the face of the URL? You just actually admitted he not.
How did I admit that?
Because you said when he get it all his stuff together and start doing more better, then he gonna be on another level. Here's the thing, that's not gonna happen. Do you know why he'll never reach that point? Because it already came for him to reach it. Here's the thing that people don't get that hurt Twerk. Twerk is a good battle rapper. I like watching him. I think he's very explosive, very exciting to watch, lyrical wise. Whoever assists his pen writing wise, they doing a good job. Wrong. But no, I like him though, man. He do good. But here's the thing that hurt him. It's not his style. And because it's not his style, this what hurt him conditioning wise. The style he used is not conditioned to go the distance because it's not his. If you know anything about rapping and doing music and stuff, especially in battle rapping, like when he changed his octave, when he be like, I'm a migrant, I do it. That right there, that hurt your vocal cords because it's not your voice. So every time you use it, you put a strain on it, which makes you breathing wise hurt you, and vocal wise it messes him up. Then he big. You got to add that in the equation. So that's going. Yeah, I'm just keep. Look, fam. Look, bro. I'm a surgeon when it comes to this stuff. I know about this stuff. I'm a surgeon when it comes to this. That's why, again, he not conditioned to go the distance. That's why you will rarely see him go the distance. Rarely have he ever went the distance in a battle, man. Rarely. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna give you an example. You saw how Arsenal was wigging on him and just kept going. You ain't never saw him just go overdose like that and just OD. No, it don't happen. He real quick and explosive. You get what I'm saying? But he not conditioned to go the distance. Now, I say this to say this. When you look at his tangibles and what he brings to the table, he definitely is one of the ones that you could market as being the face. But he's a liability because of his character, his behavior. It's more than just talent. And this is why Geechee Gotti run the game right now. You talking about a guy who won 3 Champion of the Nights 3 times in a row. And guess who else was on that card with him when he won those Champion of the Nights? Twerk. He also talking about a guy who won Champion of the Year. And guess who else was in the conversation when he won that? Twerk. But here's the difference. Business-wise, he's more marketable. The URL-wise, he's more liked and marketable. I believe that Goonie thing hurt them a lot because the actions of the people you surround yourself around, it also affects you too. You get what I'm saying? When Jack Boy doing stupid stuff, it makes them look bad. When drugs getting whooped by Moon in the street, it make them look bad. You get what I'm saying? And when Rome DMV is tied into your brand, it can hurt you too. I'm just keeping it real. Rome, I think Rome is a...
I got a rebuttal for this. Go ahead. Finish your
You
point.
can rebuttal it all day long, but I'm telling you what's real. That can hurt you. That can hurt you. But here's my thing, what I'm saying. All these weigh in. Not to also weigh in the fact of him jerseying out in his rounds, choking, running off with deposits, telling the fans and them to suck his penis and all that stuff. That hurts you every time, fam. Then you got Geechee Gotti, who now is promoting himself on every effing bar. That's his name. Every pay-per-view screen, who they playing. If anybody watch all these battles, that's all they play. Look, they playing Geechee Gotti on RBE pay-per-view screens, King of the Dot pay-per-view screens, URL pay-per-view screens. All these pay-per-view streams got Geechee Gotti playing through all the breaks. He getting played more than everybody on all these major battle rap leagues, pay-per-view streams between intermissions. Not only that, the guys like him. The guys like him. He one of the most respected battle rappers and battle rap everywhere. You heard Murder Mook? Murder Mook just endorsed that man, said, this dude right here, he said, I don't even like people. Him right here, though, let me take a picture with you. I need to take a selfie with you. Remember he took that selfie with Geechee?
He said the same thing about Twerk.
But look, I'm just saying, though.
Trash, too.
But
Twerk called him trash to his face.
But the difference is, right, but the difference is, Geechee is the one with all the medals. He got the 3 champion of the night rings. He got the champion of the year belt, and he up for it again. And that slogan he used, every effing bar, that right there just pushed him to even push himself to be even more greater. Because now you got to live up to that. And that's what I'm saying about the rock battle. He can't be called every effing bar if he ain't having every effing bar. So now when you're going up against a dude who conditioned and got every effing bar, and let's just keep it real. Nobody spit that real stuff like him for the most part and battle rap like him. Come on, man. This dude, they already showing you who the face of the URL. They already showing you. All the marketing is showing you that. Come on,
Let me know when you're done. Let me know when you're done.
I'm done.
All right, I got rebuttals for all of what you said. You said, first of all, his size hurts him. What is the main reason why people said Twerk beat JC? Because if you write down bar for bar, JC may have won that. But because Twerk was barking on him in his face, towering over him, he beat him because he bullied him. You want to say, okay, that's a small dude, whatever. A big dude can do that to small people. Look at his battles against Shotgun Should and Ill Will. They didn't bully him. He got all in their face. And their bully factor was non-existent. So his build, his size, that's his strength. That does him well in battle. You can't bully him. And if you're small, he gonna bark on you. That's what he do. So that's his strength. Second of all, you said the people around him make him look bad. Jack Boy, Ryder, whatever, whoever you want to say.
I said they actions can make him look bad to hurt his brand and stock. It can.
I agree with that.
And it have. It didn't only can, it have.
Okay, no, I agree with that. But let's be honest. Let's be 100% honest. The only reason why the Goonies is a powerful, quote-unquote, group, gang, whatever, in battle rap is because of Twerk. If they didn't have Twerk, we wouldn't give a damn about these dudes. They'd be clowns. Twerk is so powerful, he makes that group an upper echelon of battle rap group. He's the only reason. The rest of these dudes, either they're clowns, they don't win consistently, they're doing fighting old man and getting beat up. There's all this dumb stuff that's happening with them. But because Twerk is a superstar, and he's the leader of that group, groupies are relevant. So you can say all this stuff about, you can say, hey, LeBron was playing with all these bum dudes, but because LeBron's on that team, you still got to watch them. They're still on national TV all the time because of LeBron. Twerk is that. Because he's a part of that group, we're going to focus, who's this Jack Boy dude? Who's this Ryder dude? Even the second string dudes, you're still going to look at, okay, let's get them up because they're part of the Goonies and Twerk co-signs them.
But this one I'm trying to tell you, man. Listen, if you look, they make themselves look bad. He not the face of the URL. When you see everything the URL them is branding, it is Geechee. You look at Twerk. Twerk ain't even got his own shirts. He ain't even got his own shirts, like his own clothing. How you the face of the biggest league in battle rap, and you don't even got your own shirt? Like, come on.
Let me get in there right
You
quick.
can't rebuttal that. That's a fact, fam. You can't rebuttal that.
I got you. You think, let me ask you a question, and then let me respond. I'm going to ask you a quick question, yes or no, and then let me respond. Is Geechee Gotti more popular than Twerk? In the mainstream, and everybody. I'm saying everybody.
Yeah, I believe he is.
Okay, so let me interject. Yes, Geechee Gotti may have his own brand, his own clothing line, whatever. I don't see any of these I'm out here. I don't see any West Coast dudes I didn't see Nipsey when he was alive. God bless the dead. Promote Geechee. I don't see Snoop promote Geechee. I see Chris Brown promoting Twerk. I see Joe Budden going live with Twerk. I see all these different celebrities promoting Twerk, putting them on Instagram, doing all this stuff. So you can't tell me he's not more popular than Geechee to the mass.
He not more popular than Geechee. I just ain't looked into that stuff. But I guarantee you, if you look into some of that stuff like you just did him, I bet you would find Geechee the same way. How could he not, fam? Come on now. I mean, how could he not? He on every major card. He having better performances than New Jersey Twerk. He branding himself better than New Jersey Twerk. He more reliable and a better businessman than New Jersey Twerk. I mean, I just think he beating them all around and all that.
You know, Drake's the biggest artist in the world, right? You know, him and Twerk like DM each other. You know, they talk. That's a big deal.
Okay, so that's Geechee fault.
It is. Why aren't more West Coast legends putting him on blast? I ain't seen no West Coast legends or up and coming West Coast artists put Geechee out like, look at this dude. I think Big Staples. That's about the only dude.
Well, West Coast is entirely different when you look. See, you can't say that because West Coast is more gang affiliated and orientated than other places. So they take that stuff. Yes, it's a fact. It's a fact, brother.
And they was rocking with each other. Come on, you can't tell me that.
All I'm telling you, at the end of the day, when you done, the URL is Brandon Geechee Gotti. Like I told you, who is playing doing every pay-per-view? Who's playing? Why every battle rap platform is playing Geechee Gotti on all their pay-per-view live streams?
Because he make music and Twerk don't? I mean, that's an easy
No, but
Twerk don't make music like that.
And why is he on why he on like every major card?
Twerk's on every major card. Come on, True.
Why also did Geechee Gotti beat Twerk bout a 3 champion of the night reigns?
That's in the past. I'm talking about right now.
How that's in the past? It's like that was just last year.
That's the other point. I forgot to bring it up. You said, Twerk telling people to SSD, Twerk choking, Twerk doing all this. Twerk ain't been doing that this year, man. You haven't been seeing him talking crazy to the crowd. He choked one time against Big T in a bad battle, but besides that, he's been consistent. He's done well. He hasn't done what he was doing in 2018.
He lost to Sharon. Twerk just lost to Sharon.
That's a debatable battle.
That's not debatable. That's not debatable. That's not debatable. That's a lie. That's not debatable. Twerk just lost to Sharon. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. No. You're not finna get him. You're not finna get him up out of that one. No, he lost to Sharon. We're not doing that. No. No. And he be recycling bars. He even got caught stealing and recycling bars. Like, come on, fam.
Ask your chat right now who they got winning, Twerk or Sharon. Come on now, that's a debatable battle. A lot of people think Sharon is corny and terrible and stuff like that, and they won't even give him a chance. A lot of people got Twerk winning that battle.
Okay, I'm gonna ask him now. Who won between Twerk and Sharon, y'all? Where you at? Who won between Twerk and Sharon? If y'all saw the battle. I got 2 Sharon. Trevor say Sharon. Last call say Sharon. Michelle say Sharon. I got you already, Trevor say with a 30.
Stop it.
Buzzkill, okay, Judge Judah said Twerk, but Buzzkill said Sharon. Q say Sharon. No Cap say Sharon. Tony say Sharon. So you got mostly everybody saying Sharon except for one person.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, he
But
lost.
he didn't choke in that battle. He wasn't bad.
He had a quick jersey in the second round. He did choke. He jerseys out real quick.
His rounds be short. I agree with that. But
That's a choke. That's a choke. When them rounds short like that, look, when them rounds short, fam, when them rounds short like that, they only short like that because they choking.
Okay. Well, okay. Let me change it up. Let me go against some of the Ikigati's weaknesses. What is everyone saying? He's battling too much, so his stuff is getting wild.
Nope, that's not true. I don't agree with that. They can't.
Let me finish.
Yeah, but
Let me finish.
yeah, I am, but I don't agree with that. They can't put that on him because no matter how many times, look.
And then you can rebuttal it. Let me get this out. You can rebuttal it.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Let me get my pen. Because I want to keep note. Because I know you're gonna say a lot of stuff that's wrong.
I'm a key fan, man. I'm not trying to disrespect the brother at all. I'm just saying.
Okay, I got you. You say he rapping too much.
Okay, yeah, that's a big thing.
But what's crazy, Twerk take more battles than him. But go ahead.
But you don't hear people say that. I agree with that, but people don't say it because he's battling lesser competition. He can battle better competition. I give him that more consistently. I give him that. How many times have we heard, and I know you've heard this, but don't act like you haven't, man, I'm getting tired of those same real talk, those same third round real talk bars. How many times, you said this, when you were talking about Yeezy Gotti and K-Shine, you said, man, we tired about hearing your homie getting locked up or your homie getting shot. How many times are you going to flip that? That's enough to get it. Turk don't say the same thing. He's being unique. He's being creative. Every single battle, he's saying something you've never heard that is crazy. Yeezy's third round is always going to be said, yeah, my homie got locked for this, and it's ironic how blah, 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 and then, oh, my little homie got locked, blah, he got shot, blah, blah, blah. It's the same thing over and over, but he's just saying it in a different way. Twerk's not doing that. He's not doing that at all. He's saying he's taking penmanship and punches and flipping stuff, that you've never heard before. And the wordplay and the the triple entendre is crazy. And Geeky don't do that. Geeky is straightforward with what he's saying. You know what he's saying. And you know what you're going to get from him. With Twerk, you don't know what he's going to get. He's going to say something that's just going to blow your mind.
I don't know, man. I think that same thing go for Geechee. Geechee, every time I hear Geechee battle, I hear something, I be like, man, that was crazy. Same way. He bring moments and everything too. But when you talk about the face of something, when you talk about being the face of something, this is the thing you got to add, you got to factor in. You have to factor in more than just what they bring to the table rapping wise. You got to understand when you talking about a face carrying a brand, your character goes with that. Your character, your personality, all that weighs in. It's not just you know how to rap good. You represent this brand. So we make you the face of it because your character complements the brand and us putting it behind you. And that's what I'm saying. Like, when you look at Twerk, he got talent, yes. But when you look at a lot of the things he doing outside of battle rap, that's bad, man. That's bad. He just called another case.
Okay, but come on, we not, this is battle rap. Some people celebrate that. They don't hold that against you. Come on now.
Oh no, man.
This is a street sport. They don't hold that against you. These ignorant dudes celebrate that. Come on now.
Right. Well, Geechee Gotti for right.
Let me ask you a question. What has Twerk done this year that had everyone turn against him? He ain't done nothing this year. He ain't done nothing that had everyone turn against him like last year.
I told you Twerk actions hurt him based upon his surroundings and who he be around. You know what I'm saying? That hurt him. The Goonies incidents could hurt him. When Drug was fighting Moon, and then that girl on there talking about, I gotta get away from him. Twerk got a gun, talking about he finna shoot it up. That when you see Jack Boy Maine jumping the crowd, trying to throw the chain and all that. When you see John in New Jersey twerk, what happened in a battle. Then when it's just so many problems. A lot. Sometimes.
Look bad in that battle, not twerk. John was the one who got booed. They booed John.
But he didn't get. But he didn't get to do a third round because of it.
Because they booed him because he wouldn't let Jack come out. People come out of people's battles all the time. John didn't allow that, and they got mad at John, not twerk.
Yeah, but you asked what twerk did that people mad at.
But they weren't mad at twerk for that. They were mad at John for that. That's why they booed him and didn't let him get his third.
Yeah, but I wanted to hear twerk third.
Twerk gave his third. John went last.
Twerk didn't get to get his third.
He didn't finish. He didn't get to finish it because he didn't let Jack rap, but he did the majority of his third.
Well, I definitely, I don't see. Let me hand it over to the people. Let me ask the people in the chat. Okay, we almost got 200-something people in the chat. Let me ask y'all this question. Who is the face of the URL? Is it Twerk or Geechee Gotti right now? Who is the face of the URL right now? Well, one thing we're in agreement with, it definitely ain't Rock no more.
I'm going to be honest with you. Truth. I don't think there is a page right now.
I think it is. Monterey say Geechee. Another Geechee. Then I see both. None of them. I see Jack Boy, I see Cassidy.
You want to say Geechee's the page? What card does he have running for the big events for the URL? He's not doing that.
Another Geechee, sir. I see another twerk. I see Geechee. More people saying Gotti over twerk.
Hey, whatever. But that's my question to you, and I'll get out of here.
And then you also gotta understand. Geechee, for the most part, holding down the whole entire coast. Geechee is like holding down the whole West Coast right now.
I'm out here. You ain't gotta tell me. I know he is. You ain't gotta tell me.
Okay.
Let me ask you this. K-Rock for the longest time was the face of the URL. I don't think anyone, and I think most people would have agreed with that. K-Rock was the face of the URL for the longest time. I don't think you will get an agreement on who the best player who the best battler in the league is right now. Who's the face of URL? I don't think you'll get a consensus that, okay, Geechee is it, okay, Twerk is it, okay, Rock is still it. I don't think people will give you that. I think there's going to be a mixture of what people say.
Maybe.
What do you think about that?
Well, we just saw that. So I feel you. I don't know, brother. But I appreciate you calling. We've been on for like an hour now, brother. Let me get to somebody else.
I appreciate that, too.
Thank you.
We're going to debate again.
Okay, thank you for calling up.
Yeah, what's up?
Yo.
What's going on?
Yo.
What's going on?
Bob the Truth. Brooklyn Fever, man.
What's going on, Brooklyn?
Yo, why I couldn't comment in the chat? Every time my comment don't go through.
I don't know.
Yeah, Truth. It's the YouTube, man. But yo, you don't got no specific topic, or you want me to come with something?
I ain't had no specific topic.
I disagree with you on something, though, that you said earlier.
Come on with it.
You said, well, you said it a few times. You said you think Shotgun Suge is going from, like, are you trying to say he's scared to do pocket tap? Like what
He's
I would say
selective.
ain't nothing wrong with him. Because if I'm Suge, go ahead.
No, I just said he's selective.
Now, people saying he shouldn't do the pocket check if he ain't gonna do it on everybody, right?
Right.
But if I'm Suge, right?
Right.
I want the pocket check Hitman. If Hitman telling me if I pocket check him, it's gonna be a fight. So if I know that, why am I gonna do it anyway? Not because I'm scared of him, but why would I do it to mess up an event when he's telling me he don't want to get pocket checked, and that's just a move I do for battle rap?
Because he's supposed to be a bully?
The bully is a part of the image for battle rap. You know what I'm saying? He's not really in real life tapping dudes' pockets. So if somebody's telling me like, yo, you tap my pockets, we gonna fight, why am I gonna do it anyway? To where I'm not gonna get my other half. Battle gonna be ruined. It's gonna be a black eye on battle rap. It's not because I'm necessarily scared. It's just because why would I do something that I know gonna mess up the battle?
So you don't think he's scared?
Nah, because if that's me, why would I do it? That's like, if I'm battling you, Truth, and let's say I pocket check, and you telling me straight up, like, dog, do not pocket check me or the battle is over. Why would I do it? Not because I'm scared of you, but why would I do it and risk messing up the event, not getting paid my other half? Because I'm pretty sure I'm not, because I'm breaking the rules by touching you on top of you saying, you telling me beforehand that this is what's going to happen if I do. So why would I do it anyway to mess up the event, not get my other half, another bad look on battle rap? Then, right, and then look, it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. Because if I do it, people going to be like, let's say we fight and we mess up the main event and you don't get to see the main event. Now everybody coming at Suge for, yo, and they told him not to pocket tap him, he pocket tapped him. Now the event over. We ain't get to see Mook versus Hollow. We ain't get to see this person versus that person. So you in a lose-lose situation.
So why even do it then?
Because that's his move, or who allowed me to do it. You know what I'm saying? And let's be real. A lot of times these dudes chop it up before the battle about doing it. So if we chop it up about doing it and you okay with it, I'm going to do it. Or if we about to battle and you never said nothing about me not doing it, why ain't I going to do it? You never said not to do it. Now, the only way I wouldn't respect Suge is if JC was like, yo, don't pocket check me, and he do it anyway. That's the only way I wouldn't respect him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or do you disagree? Or you just think he's scared?
No, that's a valid point. I feel you. That's a valid point. I just still think when you look at the history of everybody he did it to, why is it that he ain't do it to the one that's known for fighting people?
So you think he's scared?
It's just raising awareness, brother. But you ain't got to be scared to not want to mess up the bag. So I would say that in his defense.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I know that, then you know what I'm saying. Now, if somebody like JC tell him, yo, don't pocket check me, and he do it anyway, then I'm gonna be like, all right, dog. Now you know if that was Hitman, you one that did that. Dude told you not to do it, you did it anyway.
Suge did it. I mean, Surf told him that. He still did it.
But they cool. You know how they do that fake stuff? And this, yo, we gonna say this online, and then they cool. You feel me?
They wasn't cool at that time. Surf was mad. Remember, he even walked out. He even walked out and left the battle.
They wasn't beefing on some like they was cool. You know, you got a disagreement with them. That wasn't nothing deep like that.
Yes, it was, brother.
That wasn't deep, man. That was just some battle rap. We about the battle stuff.
No, that was deep. Because both they teams was trying to fight each other.
That's the entourage. Look, me and you could be friends, but that don't mean our entourage is. That don't mean my people like their people. My people might not even like you.
Oh,
Really?
no.
And I got one more topic, man. I gotta ask you this question, who in your opinion is the top 3 baddest chicks in battle rap? Top 3 smashable females in battle rap. Now, when I say females in battle rap, I don't just mean battlers. I mean any female that's in the battle rap community, whether they be always at events or host or whoever. Who's your top 3 smashable females that's in the battle rap community?
My verse.
Yeah, she don't mind too. She don't mind too.
My verse. 40 bars.
No new nails?
No.
What?
No.
Yo, Nunu alright. Yo, Nunu is alright, bro.
Who the girl who be doing the RBE event?
RBE, man. A battler?
Yeah, what's her name? Who the girl who do the RBE event? What's her name?
I don't know. She's new? Come on, QB?
No. We know who I'm talking about. Somebody finna say it. Who the lady be doing the RBE events?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Here it come.
They said that in the chat?
Robin Rhymes. Right.
Oh, that's a big joint.
Appreciate that about this life, Robin Rhymes. Give
Now,
me.
she got the cake. I just don't like her face like that.
Yeah, she cute.
I'll
She
take
cute.
I'll take Nunu Nelzo. Huh?
She cute. Robin Rhymes
So
too.
you don't think Nunu is top 5?
He gained too much weight.
You don't think that make her look a little bit just more thick? I mean,
Nope.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I liked her better when she was little.
so you saying skinny Nunu is top 5, definitely.
She fell off big time. Big time.
What you think about RX?
She alright. Her booty a little flat.
Right. My top 3.
She got a flat booty.
What you think about Miss Hustle?
Who?
Miss Hustle.
She too fat.
She's fat. That's thickness, man. What you talking about? Ain't
She's
nothing
fat.
bad about that.
She fat.
You wasn't feeling her in the twerk battle?
I wouldn't what?
In the twerk battle. Remember that shit she had on?
She's still fat.
Nah, man. That's thickness truth, man. You gotta know what to do with that, man. That's all that is.
That's
man.
fat. That's fat, brother.
Dude, man. Man, that's thickness, man. You gotta know what to do with that right there.
Okay, let me ask this question. I'm gonna ask it to the people. Hey, y'all. Is Miss Hustle fat or thick? Is Miss Hustle fat or thick? Which one is it, fella?
I don't see no rolls on her side like that. That's thick, man. What they talking about? I can't even see.
I got thick, diabetes thick. She's some thickness and fatness. Thick, fat, thick, thick. Big black woman, thick, chubby, thick, fat. Okay, most people saying thick. But that's
not just.
that's considered fat to me. I'm sorry.
So you think like what's her name? 40 bars is like thick, like a medium, like right. That's like your thing. So 40 bars is kind of like your thing, like the size wise, like.
Yeah, she nice. I like slim. I like slim stomachs.
Yeah, nah, I do too, but I don't like the thick ones either, too. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
You don't like the what?
I said, nah, I like that too, but I don't like the thick joints either.
Well, I know the difference between fat and thick. That's fat.
Alright, so too, let me ask you one more question, right? Alright, so you already said your top 3, right? Now, name a battle rap chick, right? That you would take down in a one night stand, but she can't tell nobody. But she's good enough for you to take down for some one night type stuff.
But she can't tell nobody?
Yeah, like she's not that good looking to where you wanna be, you know, out in the open with her, but you don't mess with it like on a low type.
Kiki.
But you talking about the
Kiki.
you talking about the bald head skinny chick?
Huh?
The bald head skinny chick that used to be on Champion?
Yeah, the cross-eyed one. Her.
Why do you say her though? I'm just curious, like.
Cause she thick, but she ugly.
No, so you take her over like official?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about what about
I'm scared of official now. I'm scared of official now because they keep saying her breath stink. All them girls keep saying her breath stink. I hate funky breath. Mm-hmm. I hate funky breath. Funky breath irritate me. I would not like being around nobody who breath stink.
What about what's that chicken thing? What about C3?
She alright, but that's what you call too much booty. I don't like too much booty. That's too much. It's irritating. I couldn't see myself looking at that all the time.
Yo.
Mm-mm.
Nah, I feel you.
That's too much.
True. Alright. What you think about Misfit?
She nice. She beautiful. She beautiful.
You know what it is, Truth? You know how girls that you could tell before they were on that dyke stuff?
Yeah.
That they would shoot, but once they start dressing up as cars, they kind of start looking like them?
Yeah, because she remind me of Cortez. She even talk like Cortez. Horrible.
Yeah, like, you could see the potential in her, like if she got all her girl stuff, but like all that guy stuff in that Cortez aura, it makes her look like a guy, but like you can still see the potential of what she looked like before. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, she definitely valid. She just gotta get her teeth fixed.
Yeah, she remind me too much of Cortez. She sounds just like him.
Rap like him too. Yo, Truth.
Mm-hmm.
What you think? What about Boss Chick Rain?
She nice. I like her.
She got nice lips, man. She you know what I mean? Little thick joint.
Oh, when she get herself together, she be looking nice. I'm single, so I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Yo, Truth. You know people be sleeping on?
Who?
QB, man.
Brother, what's going on with you, man? You on some porno stuff. It's 2 a.m. You just have fantasy.
Look, I ain't trying to talk about no men all day, man. We doing it.
Yeah, we is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you act like, bro. Hey, you act like you. You act like you ready to go take something. Sound like you about to go catch a case.
You stupid. But you know what's this, man? I was me just fooling around. I'm saying calls up real quick. I'm listening. Somebody else call up.
Appreciate you, Brooklyn.
You already know, man.
My man.
What's up, dude?
What's going on, Dre?
Hey, man, I wanted to talk about that Cassidy versus Arsenal, man. I think Cassidy he's gonna mess the battle up. Cause you seen that blog when he was saying Arsenal better not be all up in his face, he better not touch him, all that, and that's what Arsenal known for. So I think that battle's gonna end quick.
Right. Talk about it.
But if you go the distance, I got Cassidy 2-1.
Horrible.
I'm serious, man.
I don't see how. I'm just trying to see what you're going off of. What you going off of, though?
It's bars.
Cassidy do not have better bars than Arsenal.
Bars good life away, man.
He do not have better bars than Arsenal.
No, but he's gonna have better bars than Arsenal that night, though.
Man, and what else he having? He gotta do more than that.
His presence, him just being
Nope.
or just
Nope.
being Cassidy in Philly.
We already saw that don't work. His presence horrible. His stage presence aura is horrible.
They left go crazy for Cassidy in Philly.
He dead.
That's like Philly savior right there.
No, he not.
Besides Meek Mills.
Mm-mm.
I remember when Meek Mills used to battle, he used to kill stuff too.
Man, Cassidy dead. You know you wouldn't put no money on Cassidy if you was battling. Stop it. He dead.
Man, if you go to distance, Cassidy gonna win. I'm trying to tell you. If you go to distance, Cassidy gonna win.
I'm still trying to see what you... Okay, let me ask you this question. It's like I asked the other brother.
And his aggression, he got aggression too.
Huh?
He do.
His what?
He do. His aggression.
It what?
He like his aggression. Like he got aggression. Like he man, Cassidy about to go off, man.
No.
He about to bark on Arsenal.
Here's my question. Is there anything Cassidy needs to work on? Anything?
Nah.
Okay.
What do you got to work on?
Now I know. Now I know you're not keeping it real. You just said, cuz Dre, you just said ain't nothing for this man to work on. Nothing. Come on, bro. Come on.
What do you need to work on? They need to work on letting him rap. What do you need to work on?
A lot.
Go, tell me.
What about his performance? Do Cassidy got performance? Do you think that matter in battle rap?
Not 100%. It don't matter 100% now.
Why you say
You
that,
can win
bro?
battles without performance.
He what?
You can win a battle without performance.
Since when?
Man, JC is horrible. His performance is horrible. He be doing
JC be having some performance. That's not true. That seems to be what he do the
His
most.
performance is extra.
Who performance excellent?
He be looking, JC, he be doing too much. Like, he need to calm down.
I don't know, man. I done seen JC do some good performances.
Against who?
But Rum Nitty, K-Shine,
Like he on drugs.
Rum Nitty, K-Shine, JC be snapping. Him and Twerk, that was crazy. Come on, man. JC definitely be having performance.
Twerk smoked JC.
Twerk what?
He smoked JC.
Nope, I'm not agreeing with that. That's not true.
Are you serious? Just like
That's not true.
What you be saying about Geechee Gotti, but now I see how you saying you like Geechee Gotti. You need to go back and watch Geechee Gotti versus K-Shine again. I bet you got Geechee Gotti winning.
I got K-Shine winning. I don't need to watch that again.
All right.
That was quite clear.
Hey.
That was easily quite clear to
Shine
me.
is not gonna win. If K Shine ever battle Twerk, he gonna have to switch his whole little thing up. So what he gonna be? He's gonna look like Twerk versus Twerk.
I can't tell.
Come on, Battle Truth, you in denial. You know K Shine, especially in that battle with Geechee Gotti, will sound like Baby Twerk.
The battle with Geechee Gotti died all 3 rounds.
Hey, and I got a question. You know that fighting that's going on, the boxing, the guy rap boxing. You think Hitman and what's his name, Piper Boy, they gonna really box?
Think they gonna what?
They gonna really fight each other, Hitman and Piper Boy?
They should. They should. It was actually Hitman's idea from the beginning. Hitman the one said that.
Man, I want to see Rome versus James, man.
Me too. Definitely want to see
I'll
that.
pay for that. I'll pay $100. I'll pay $100 to see that.
Mook and Briz Raw thing.
Man, that'll be fire. Tay-Rock and
Nobody. You don't want to fight nobody.
Tay-Rock and Rex. Tay-Rock and Rex will be fire.
I want to see that battle. I wouldn't want to see that match.
Man, Tay-Rock can smoke Rex bad. He got hands. Man, that's the thing. I know Tay-Rock been having a lot of weird stuff going on, but y'all got to give Tay-Rock some credit. This boy's been battling since he was like 14, 15. He's been smoking people, though, since then, though, too.
Oh.
He's been battling forever. Tay-Rock, he's been going through every era Tay-Rock had been smoking stuff, though. You'll rarely get a Tay-Rock battle, and he ain't coming. Like, he come hard every battle.
Well,
every battle. And who we about to battle right now?
He been in battle, Geechee Gotti.
Yeah, see? I think you're going to lose that one, though. I got Geechee 2-1 in that one.
Right.
Geechee man, that's the thing, though. Geechee just, he's fire. Like, it's undeniable.
Yeah, he he definitely running the game.
Danny Myers, like, he took over the West Coast. Danny Myers, like, the grandfather, like, nobody even worry about him no more. And if he looks like Chef, it's really over.
I can feel you on that.
Who you got over Chef and Danny Myers?
Danny Myers.
Yeah?
Yep. Danny Myers, easy.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm rooting for Danny Myers. I want that's the thing, I want to see Danny Myers win. He just be doing, like, little weird things, like, he'll battle, like, Disaster, and then go take who knows who. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just doing crazy things. He don't know how to hold out.
Right. His character definitely crazy. He be acting like he be acting more of a fan.
You need to get in one of these boxing matches, man.
You say what?
Crazy like the leader gang, that would be hilarious.
Would be hilarious. Would be hilarious.
That would be the first time I've ever seen his face.
Man, you know, he a girly dude. He a real. He don't show his face because he actually LGBT. He is. He is. You didn't know that? You can tell, man. You can tell by looking at what he be doing. Like, man, look, I'm good at calling that stuff off because it's common sense. Something.
I know one thing though. I ain't gonna even lie though. But like you said, his comedy is you. Like he using you.
Yeah, that's me.
Man, Battle 2. Whoever be doing his little edits, I ain't gonna lie. I stumbled across one of his vlogs. This nigga had me rolling for like 15 minutes though. Like they be editing his thing like perfect, like that shit.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Gabby is there.
What's going on, Gabby? Hold on a second. Hold on. Dre. Let's see how it goes. Hello. What's going on, Gabby?
Everything good. Hello.
Yeah, what you want, brother? You don't call just to be quiet?
Yo, nah. I was thinking of the reverb. I was asking about the land. I want you to speak on the land of Nod, yo. I was looking at another video and they was talking about the land of Nod, and I was understanding if it was only Adam and Eve and the sons, who was in the land of Nod and where that came from.
The land of Nod, that's actually named after Cain himself. The word Nod means wanderer, vagabond. So the place is actually named after Cain. You hear me?
He got sent to the land of Nod. But in the beginning,
He went to the land of Nod.
Yeah, but in the Bible, it don't say, it don't specify the land of Nod. It just says, in the beginning, yada, yada, yada. But then it says he went to the land of Nod. There's nothing about the land of Nod before that.
Okay, watch this. Watch this. Let me open you up. When you read the Bible, when they say he went to the land of Nod, don't mean that it's an actual person named Nod and that was his land. Like for instance, when they say Adam and Eve was in the Garden of Eden, it's not a real person named Eden. Just the garden is named Eden. It's not a real person named Nod. The place is just called Nod. But the definition for Nod means wanderer. When God told him what was going to be his curse, and that's what Cain said. I shall be a wanderer in the earth, a fugitive, a vagabond. So the word Nod means wanderer in the land, which means it's actually named after Cain. See,
because it says, I think, isn't it the land of Nod? Like it was a place called Nod.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. And it say, and Cain went to the land of Nod, knew his wife, they bare a child, and they built the city. So think about it. He went to the land of Nod, knew his wife, that means had sex with his wife. Notice she already his wife before he even get there. They have sex, have a child, then they build a city on the east of Nod. Now think about it. If you're in the land of Nod and it's already been occupied by people, why would they have to go in and build a city in a place that should already have it there?
But what I'm saying is, these people, in the beginning it says Adam and Eve and they had their sons. It didn't say by no other people. It's just saying about these people. Where the other people come from?
What did you say?
You know, in the beginning it says Adam and Eve, right?
Yeah.
They had sons.
Right.
Right?
And daughters. Sons and daughters.
It says daughters too, because they had Cain and Abel.
No, it say they had other sons and daughters with an S, plural. What about it?
No, but so the other sons and daughters, they didn't get named though. They just named those two sons.
Right, because what it do is want you to know the focal point of the sin that drive through men and where the Messiah coming from. So that's why it give you those two people, so you can understand the origin of sin, and for you to understand the bloodline the Messiah would be coming out of.
So the Messiah already in Genesis, they were talking about the Messiah already. They didn't need a Messiah. It was only a couple of people on the earth.
They did need a Messiah from the very beginning, because once you sin, there's no forgiving of sin without the shedding of blood. So they needed a Messiah the moment they sinned.
That's crazy.
And they got it. Because when you go against God, that's the requirement for forgiveness. When you go against God and sin against him, blood have to be shed for our actions. So an animal was given to replace these sins so that they wouldn't fall on you. That's what put in the sacrificial system. Well, when you read the Bible, it's Jesus actually in the garden with Adam and Eve committing the first sacrifice.
Right. The Garden of Eden, is that like a real place, or is they talking about part of the earth? Was that a real place called the Garden of Eden, called Eden?
It was a real place. It was definitely a real place.
It's still there? Is it still, or it's gone, or it's like a hidden or something?
The garden itself not there, but the place is.
Where is it? Where was it located at?
Well, They saying it's located in Iraq. Iraq. When you see the rivers that flew out of it, from the Tigris River, the Euphrates River, and four rivers that flew out from the Garden of Eden: the Hiddekel, the Euphrates, the Tigris, and the Paisan River. And those rivers all connect to the land of Iraq, which also is ancient Babylon. Iraq is also ancient Babylon. And when you go through history, you'll find out that the world dictators throughout history all set their kingdom up, for the most part, in the land of Babylon.
So the Eden in the Bible is Iraq.
No.
Babylon. You said Babylon in Iraq.
Yeah.
Babylon.
Yeah.
Iraq is the new name for the old city name was Babylon. The new city name is Iraq.
Right. Just like in the Bible, Persia is actually Iran. So that's what the enemy will do. He try to change up biblical names and give them modernized names, so you won't know the history behind it.
You think there's any coincidence that if there's been so much wars going on in that same area? It seems like that area been going on wars since the beginning of the time. You know what I mean?
Well, it have to some
That
extent.
area right there been in a lot of conflict.
Yeah. Because those are Islamic nations. They hostile around that area because of the spirits that they call on and be involved with. So that all matters.
Alright, I just want to clear that up, because I was trying to read up a little bit, and I can understand like where this land of Nile come from. If they say they're gonna Adam and Eve in the sun, then all of a sudden it's these people somewhere else when they never said anything about this was anywhere. You know, I don't know.
Right.
I guess it's all an interpretation. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, good looking on that.
You too.
And another thing.
Yeah.
Ain't no way she got to be in J-Rock. You know that. Stop capping.
Okay, that's your opinion. That's your opinion, brother. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your opinion.
A lot of people have been acting like, because since J-Rock been acting erratic, that he lost some of his battle rap clout. I think he's still the face of the URL. If you think about it, J-Rock is only sell. It don't matter who J-Rock battle. He gonna sell tickets. It's all about selling tickets, right? J-Rock is selling tickets. J-Rock could battle. He could battle Mr. Wavy and still sell tickets and still sell out of venues. Like, J-Rock is a big name in the URL. I think that how he acting now is giving him more like notoriety. You know what I mean? Like, he's becoming the villain. You know. But I think that's tactical. I think he know what he's doing. You know, by him becoming a villain, he probably gonna think he's gonna become more popular. You know.
Nope, it ain't gonna happen. Villains in battle rap do not get embraced.
How you figure?
Name me one villain in battle rap that's been embraced.
Averb, right? You don't think Averb is embraced?
No.
They put Averb on Mount Rushmore.
No.
I think they embraced him.
No. They be dogging that brother, man.
They dog him, but he still got the skill. He still got the skill enough to hold his own. You know, they don't gotta like him. They never like Averb. He always been this way since the beginning. He always been dogging New York, and New York just boomed before he started rapping. You know what I mean? But he still overcame that. He's still a champ. He's still one of the top dudes.
Yeah,
That's
but
what.
I got Geechee over him though.
Geechee flow can't like you said before. Geechee do so much of the same thing. You know what I mean? Like he's standing and tell you how hard his life is. He do a struggle rap. You know what I mean? J-Rock is a more what's the word? A more versatile battle rapper than the Geechee guy. You know? To me. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Okay.
All right, Truth.
All right.
I love you.
Take it easy. Mm.